May the 4th be with you.
And also with you.
And also with you.
You killed a boy.
Let us begin. Let us begin.
You killed the boy.
I'm a man.
He'll get over it. Let us pray. He's not a hero. He's not a savior. Forget what you know.
I died. I get the fuck for once.
Let's dig in.
I say for once, as if I don't get it in this days.
For information.
Wait, this is the only time I
yes.
get fucked.
Ah, yes. Make like an egg keg. And dig in.
Oh, sure.
Best learned, what is it?
See it done and because
Shit.
break into his house and rip his spinal cord. This is the part where you take over. Or are we waiting for Marcus? Is it like
So Marcus had to run off to the bathroom after we did that thing because as we are recording this, it is May 4th.
May the 4th not be with us, please. For God's fucking sakes, let this meme die, people.
It will never die.
I wish it would. Memes never die. Oh God, mercy, please.
Yes, they do.
Nor will the jokes about tomorrow.
Sorry. Yeah, the Wellerman kind of died out.
Hey.
Which is sad.
No.
May the 4th be with you has been a thing for years.
Memes will never die. You know why?
This is the May.
Because I'm already Tracer.
Do you know the way? Do you know the way, my brother?
This is the May.
Honestly, one of the honestly,
oh my God,
January
this is
meme.
the May, my brother.
Honestly, my
This is the
favorite
May.
January meme was Sponge Car. The fucking best one, in my opinion.
I mean, to this day, honestly, I love some of the modern memes. A lot of them, like either they're god tier or they're shit.
Well, the thing is,
there is no in between.
The thing is, modern memes have
You're
become
either perfect
so.
or you're not me. There's no gray area.
Again,
Me and
the modern
boys
memes have
repeat
become
after 8
so esoteric and very niche and cultured in their own way. Like they're so niche that you either have to fucking get it or it's like I don't get this. What is this? This is bad.
Me and the boy looking for beans at 3 a.m.
Basically, yeah. Like what the. Like I'm sure that's from something.
Markiplier.
Exactly.
Or not Markiplier. He got a popular video going around.
Margoobler. Like I don't know where. Or, like Mark doesn't know how E became a meme.
No. One of the things that meme started out in a video like a joke about memes, and then it's just like, hey, it's funny. Let's make it a meme.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't know how E became a meme.
Mm-mm.
Just because, and like outside of that context, it isn't particularly funny. There is no you. There is only.
I have one as well. The more popular meme is, the faster it gets deep fried.
Only by 9 inches.
You know what I mean?
What? I actually made a meme.
The more popular a meme is, the faster it gets deep fried.
Yeah.
Like legitimately, just
because people take it and they.
There's no other way to describe it as memes either.
They build it to the nth degree, and then.
Well, no, I mean like that part where they're like, it's the staticky colors, glow eyes, and like you can barely see the original image. They're just straight fucking fried. No other way to put it.
Yeah, basically
They're fried.
Well, anyway, after 5 minutes of talking about memes and choking him out, if you feel lightheaded later on, that's perfectly normal. I'm just choking you off, or I'm just choking
You're
you out.
choking him off.
Gee.
I'm just choking you out while you're masturbating.
I didn't know you liked Terry that much.
It's like a little pain with the pleasure.
I didn't
Fucking,
know
I'm
you liked him
desperate at
that
this
much.
point.
Quiet you.
I'm desperate at this point. My fucking car's exhaust pipe is looking tendon.
Anywho.
Last time, what had happened was we palled around for a little bit, and then because of Ink Eye's obsession with gathering up as much Electrum as he can, decided, well, we pretty much ran every bank here in town out. Let's go to the next town. And after killing a white dragon, you arrived in town, and that's where we're kicking off.
Yes.
As you approach the town, no walls, no gates, no guards. It's just a small little, almost country town.
Elevator blast! No!
Stacka!
So, what you doing as you approach town?
I'm going to find the nearest peasant and ask him where their monetary services might be.
The thing is, a peasant wouldn't know.
Make an investigation check.
Bloody peasant.
By the way, the only three here are Dice, Ink Eyes, and Peltier.
Yeah, we have no bed.
Bless
It's French.
you. That's why you look like a French painter.
Damn,
Moonspeak!
Hey, Angry Mario.
vero! È troppo vero!
Ecco cosa, sapevalo.
The fuck you don't know what to do?
No, come on. You know what I'm referencing. The Bowser has kidnapped the peach and my eggs.
You stand there for about 5 minutes looking around. While these two,
And I'm just saying,
you're just seeing him looking around every short moment or so. His tail will.
what do you mean? Well, like I'm just sitting here going, we're like the dice is gonna like survey. Can we see the bank?
Make an investigation check or perception check, whichever. If you're just like glancing, that's a perception check. If you're actually trying to,
I'm
look for it.
I'm more of a. I'm just gonna
one with paper plus 2. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to get my character sheet out.
I'm gonna write
How unprepared.
I thought you okay with it, bud?
He's just dying slowly.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Isn't that living?
What the?
Drown me slowly, enclose me. Drown me slowly.
What?
Void.
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
What-oh.
What? Oh no.
Wumbo.
What-oh.
Ooh, stinky.
We may be without a dice.
You may have a problem, Chief. Which there shouldn't, that should not be a thing. That should not happen here, because his asso dragon butt.
I know you didn't give it to me.
Are you hiding,
Oh, yeah.
hiding in the fucking Xanathar? You
The
absolute
beholder stole it.
beholder! How dare you!
Goddamn it, Xanathor.
Xanathar, you SOB!
It's mine now.
Cobra! Rocks of 12 gauge. Hand it over, boy.
Let me think about that.
Need your last I've got savage slugs and fire breath in the next 3. You want to try?
He casts disintegration.
You've used your last My gun's enchanted, can't be disintegrated.
He's casting it on you.
I have it as well. It's carved into my flesh.
Your mom.
He casts petrification.
It's carved in there as well. I cannot be touched by magic.
He just eats you.
Chomp. Just unloads one round of one savage slug and
Casts all his spells and after. Oh wait, no.
It's
Anti-magic field through his eye.
It's pronounced Sabo.
Anyway,
fires one
Uncultured
Sabo.
swine.
I know it's Sabo. I mispronounced it on purpose on West Virginian hick. We say Sab down there.
Yeah, and I bet you spell 32 French long, L-O-N-G.
Longe.
Okay, actually, that one I didn't know. That one you got on me, I will admit.
Adiba?
Cobra!
It's L-O-N-G-U-E.
God damn it, stop.
As in tongue.
Alright, we are trying the new dice out. New dice with dice.
Are you following that? New dice with dice.
First roll to new die, the crit fail. And just like that, it's dice fail.
Get it out of the way now! Get it out of the way now! You're both just
what
standing there, don't know where to go.
So perception was just...
It's like it's like SpongeBob and Patrick holding an orb of confusion.
No, it's like that gif of the cat. You see it profile, and then quickly turns to you, and his eyes are going all wonky.
You know, my eyes are just...
Looks like Grandma!
it's like, oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
Oh, I've been hit in the face with raw chicken. You can call me cockeyed.
Wake up with a dick in your ear.
That is the porno version of Hawkeye from the Avengers.
Pretty much. Also, yeah, I now have many, like...
Why don't you go ahead and do one?
Perception?
Or investigation.
Call me
I'll be
a
walking around.
cockeyed optimist.
Because the plan is to find the place. Fairly good. 24.
There we go. Someone can find a bank.
Okay, after looking around for a
Need
little
the
bit,
fucking desperado to do
Didn't
it.
you crit one as well over there?
you're kind of wondering how these
Retard
guys
squad.
missed it. When it's a big sign, maybe 2 blocks away.
It says Green Gods. Bank.
No, it says
Comma. Idiot.
no, it says
Robbery in
SIP's Financials. SIP spelled S-I-P-H.
Sif. Gotcha.
Sif?
S-I-P-H.
Sif?
No.
No.
Pray I alter the deal no further.
Limping dog.
That's a terrible name for a bank.
Fuck.
My next two
Sif.
fat.
Fatty,
No.
fat.
No, goes to force your counterspell.
And then realizes,
My
oh
powers
shit.
for weakness.
Walks up to the Jedi, puts hand on head, dispel magic.
You have no dick.
Anyway, so Peltier spots it.
I
Says,
took
this
his-
financial
I took his
about 2
bending
blocks
away
away.
from him.
What are you doing?
While we're young,
Let's get on with it.
And as he walks over, you look up. You're like, how the fuck did I miss that? Because it's big, yellow, written in
and
black
flashing
calligraphy.
neon comic
Dice just hides his
stands.
head in shame.
I take my bucket off and look at it and make sure there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, look at that. There's some snow blocking some of the eye holes.
Dice just leans over. It wasn't just you that missed it.
Alright.
Dead motherfucker.
After a few
Going
minutes,
in.
you reach.
Says the brain dead motherfucker.
After a few minutes, you reach the front
Takes
door
one to know
and
one.
business hour, so it's unlocked. It's open.
Alright, I'm going in and I'm confronting the cashier, or the bank teller.
It's a nice,
teller.
warm.
Not if I get in there first and pile the Electrum up.
Oh God.
Dice just gives you this little dickish smile.
Well, my Vorpal sword is a little dry.
It's a nice, warm environment. It has kind of a wood grating smell to it, and you can hear the clean of money. There's some people doing some transactions ahead of you. You have to wait in line for a few minutes.
Dice is not following in. He just gone to say, well, you guys are off that. I'm going to hit a magic shop.
What's the matter? Afraid you're gonna rob the place?
No, I'm afraid that I need the magic items.
Oh, sorry, too early for that.
Make an investigation check.
Crit. This one crit fails.
Pretty comfy in here for such a small little.
Skidoodle, skidoodle.
No, it's damn near crit. I probably make it, but investigation, 22.
There's a
Long.
asking around. There is a small magic shop about half a mile down the street. It's a little indescript, but just go in there and ask for Paul.
This is a load of electrons.
This is a load of barnacles.
Door opens, and first they're like, "Where's the guy?" And then you look down.
Is he a gnome? Is he a gnome?
No,
Is he a kobold?
no.
What is he?
He looks human, just shorter than average. He's not a halfling either.
Dwarf?
He's a midget.
He's a midget.
Oh, he's a midget.
Can I help you?
No, he's a human suffering from dwarfism.
Can I help you?
Fuck, I forgot the name you told me to ask for. I have
Paul.
Paul.
Paul Walker.
Are you Paul?
Yeah. Who are you?
My brain went to Paul Walker. Don't get in the car on this date.
Let's rewind time to 2008.
We received our education.
No, that's our
No, that was like that was in
You're like 16. You're like
Yeah.
16.
yeah, that was in like high school.
I don't remember. Anyway, can I help you?
I'm interested
Jesus
in magic
Christ.
items.
What kind exactly?
A shield. Whatever you've got.
Opens the door a little further. Come on in. We'll cut back to you guys now. We'll come back to you in a minute. As it's now your turn in line. Walk up, and the clerk you see there is a small, humanoid-looking lizard creature with crimson red scales. Looks up at you.
Fucking Argonian.
Can I help you?
Yes. I was wondering if you had any electrum. I have quite a pile of gold to trade for it.
What? Couple questions here, Mr.
Eyes. Just eyes.
Wow!
All I
Could
see
you
are
not
eyes.
sound any less intimidating?
Time out for one second here. You don't understand how much that pleases me. When I had to type up your fucking dossier for my campaign, I couldn't refer to you by a last name because just calling you Eyes in an official report does not sound okay.
No. It's a first name. There's no last name. It's a hyphenated first
Exactly.
name.
So I know that
Exactly how a
Feather
tabaxi
Eyes.
name should be. It is only one name.
I know that's why I do.
Yeah,
I call you
they should
Feather
have-
Eyes.
Yeah, they should have that. They should have epithets, if anything.
Anyway,
Senor
anyway, you give the name, and the kobold's like, "Okay, Mr. Eyes." Yes, kobold. Couple questions. One,
Your eyes.
why are you looking to exchange gold to a lesser currency?
He needs to
Family
change.
business.
What's up?
I'm just curious.
Personal
Unique.
family matters. They need it.
Oh, okay. Second question. Do you have an account with us?
I do not.
Oh, well, I'm afraid I can't do any transactions if you don't have an account with us.
Well, let's set up an account then.
Of course you can. I have the...
So you're looking to set up an account first?
Yes.
We can certainly do that.
Okay.
I just need to go get some proper paperwork. I just need to go get proper paperwork. Be with you in just a
It'll
moment.
take 3
Runs off
business
to a back
days to
room.
take effect.
Comes back about 30 seconds later with a stack of papers. It's not that big. It's maybe like only.
As she hands it to me, I'm just like, you guys are pretty professional for a place that has no walls or guards, aren't you?
We're a bank. We have to be.
We're both defended places.
This is a Wendy's, sir.
This is a win.
I know.
Hey, anyway, on this sheet here is just, general information. Name, birthday,
An undead and a cat walk into a bank.
and this one is,
Solely for
source of income, that sort of thing. We just need to make sure that it's legit, I guess you could say. We don't need anything like trafficking or anything like that as a source of income. Because if that gets traced back to us, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I am a whitewashed blue-collar citizen. On that, you can swear.
Alrighty then.
Scrolls down, whatever they want.
Initial deposit is 100 gold, and then we can change that to as much electrum as you need.
I apologize. I gave them this idea. I'm so dearly sorry.
I thought he was joking when he said he would actually do it. I really did. I didn't think the mad cat would actually do it.
Alright, there's your 100 gold. Here's my paperwork. I have 154,562 gold pieces for you.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let me just go and get a box set up for you. I'll take just a few minutes.
Absolutely.
Goes into a vault. You hear like the sounds of saves and cranks being turned. Comes back about 2 minutes later. All right, it's all set up, Mr. Eyes.
And you're close the account in 5 seconds and make him. Oh God! You utter man.
And how much electrum were you looking for?
Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just not shut down the.
Well, why not open an account in the town where we actually have residents?
Well, just keep a minimum balance.
Yeah, my thought probably why not? Well, yeah, but do they have fees?
If my math is correct, feel free to double check. I should get 309,124 pieces of electrum.
I look over there and I just see infinity. But that's not what that is. That's the eraser.
Huh?
How much gold did you say you have initially?
I have 154,562 pieces of gold for you.
154,562.
Yes.
Hey, Lynn, you got that vodka?
Quick
I'm gonna need
maths.
it.
All right, so an electrum is half a gold piece. So we multiply this by 2. 309,124.
Yes, that's what he just said.
Yes, you are dividing.
I needed to verify.
Absolutely. As
No way they actually have that much electrum. I call BS.
You're not there.
Let me just
I'm not, but still.
check to make sure that that's not going to run us dry of an electrum stock.
He wasn't all of it.
He goes back to the vault, comes back out with two like cartoonish sized money bags. Each one of these has 3,000 electrum in it. That's all the most that I can spare, I'm afraid.
So, 6,000 electrum you have?
Yeah.
This will do. I'm satisfied for now.
So minus 3,000 gold, 6,000 plus 6,000 electrum. How are you carrying that? Oh, now I see why
On
you
the
brought
big-
the paladin.
Yes.
You Scrooge McDucker.
Hey, this wasn't my idea.
I know. That's why I'm like you, Scrooge McDucker.
What's the matter? Can't carry that.
He stuffed all of the coins
Did
up
have you
his
seen the
ass.
backsy images?
Oh, I know they're chunky.
No, they're not.
They're really tall.
They're
and
beefy,
skinny.
is what I'm saying.
No.
Oh yeah, Tabaxi you described as very light.
Well, no, like even
He is just beefy as shit.
Yes, all that.
He's just wide.
Normal Tabaxi looks like him, but a cat.
Yeah, I know. I've fucking seen the
Anyway,
thing.
so
She
you
didn't
get
grow up.
6,000
She grew
electrum. Is there anything else that we can do for you, Mr. Eyes?
Not at this time. I appreciate your service.
Silly question.
We appreciate yours, I guess.
Don't suppose you guys collect don't suppose you guys have interest. Or is that not a thing here? Or let me guess, he doesn't have the right
Interest
account
is
for it.
used.
This is me being the DM, like, how do you even calculate that in a bank?
At the percentage of every.
Yeah. So right now he has 100. He has 100 gold in it. Say the interest is 1%, and I know that's
No.
for arguments.
I know, but God, I wish.
Yeah, it's like 0.02 or something.
May I?
You can tell I'm not in finances.
Let the actuary talk about the money.
May I just suggest that there is no interest because back in the Middle Ages, like only, nobody
What's
was allowed to charge. What?
Also, banks did.
Yeah, everything went through the church.
Yes, and well, the thing is, to charge interest on a loan until very recent times was considered usury and a sin against God.
Yep.
And that's why a lot of people hated Jews because they did charge interest on loans.
Anyway,
It wasn't against their religion.
Anti-Semitism.
Anyway,
thank you.
Anyway,
God.
back to your question. The kobold looks at you. No. That's
Except they understood the time value of money. And everybody else didn't.
Anything else for you or your friend?
I would like to ask, what's a kobold doing so far up north? I don't see your kind very often.
Oh yeah, well it's kind of a long story. Exile from the tribe because I wouldn't wish up the dragon.
Wow.
So it was either I run away or I get eaten.
Which one?
While she's talking, I'm just like, you're so small, and I look over to Paul. She's so small, isn't she?
Which one?
The DM.
That's the name.
Hopefully you don't meet him. A big red bastard named Singe.
History?
Go ahead. You can do one too if you want.
Yes.
And the DM come with stuff up on the fly. You weren't ready for this.
I got 10.
12.
Singe.
This sounds like a generic dragon name.
I just wanted to see if I knew about it. Or if I knew about this dragon.
Sounds like a generic dragon name.
So watch out for a dude named Singe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will.
You're not gonna say you just.
Hey guys is thinking about the Electrum.
You're not
happy
gonna.
that he got 6,000.
I mean, also are purple.
He guys walks out of the bank holding one money bag.
Rogue comes along, snatches it, and runs.
I snapped that rope by
But
his
the thing
neck.
is, you guys are not at all concerned when you're asking this question about the dragon that you just killed like hours before.
Well, that was a white dragon.
That was a white dragon.
He's talking about a red dragon.
Yes, but you didn't.
What if they
You
were
asked the
mates?
question before that information was revealed.
Literally.
Anyway. You got your Electrum. What you doing now?
I would like to look for a trader, someone who deals in general wares.
Okay, we're going to cut back to you. And in this small magic shop, there are a couple of little shields that you can feel are exuding as sort of a magical energy. He has a few small daggers and blades along a wall. A couple of random knickknacks.
Alright, Arthur, I'm looking at them shields. What has it got? Because they sit in the market again.
Didn't you have an animated shield?
No, that was that boy.
That was a Lara also.
Or no.
Oh.
We both had one.
Yes, I had it was. What did I actually have? I had it was a. No, I only had 2 because I started with 3 of them, but my mithril armor doesn't have attunement, so I actually had a slot left open.
What does animated shield do?
It's a shield that you can use without having to hold it.
Yeah, you just speak command word, and it just does this thing. So you can even two-hand your longsword and get some extra damage out of it. Use more power behind your weapon.
Your wet ass pussy on.
Do the words
on.
Do the words in that
I
one.
don't hear you say words like that very often.
No.
Yes.
I'm not comfortable with it. My ears. My master ears.
Also, speak.
Make a. I guess would be if you're trying to figure out which one catches your eye most. Make an investigation check.
Speaking of,
This time.
you need to clean your toilet.
16.
You see a couple of generic shields.
And if I show up next
they
week,
just look
and it's still
like
fucking
your normal
revolting.
shields.
It's not
There are a couple of
revolting.
blades with
It is
animal
revolting. It
motifs.
is
The
disgusting.
one that catches your eye
Your
is
toilet.
studded pretty much all along it with various gems and jewels, and around the edges is kind of like this sort of turquoise green gem.
Because it actually
stone.
takes a real man to fucking clean your toilet around your house.
I barely even use
You
it.
pusillanimous motherfuckers.
Okay.
Damn!
Alright, relax.
Dan spitting.
You could have said that when the microphone wasn't on.
Murder live on video.
Yes. The fact of the matter is,
World star.
I'm so fucking sick of using that toilet.
Oh, I hear you. I really do. I just didn't want to say it the other day. Don't fuck the camera up, for God's sake.
So I'm trying to describe.
Barry, cut this out.
So I'm trying to describe the spell guard shield to Dice, and these two are over here talking about cleaning a toilet.
Yes.
Oh, these toilets.
So
But yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
spell guard. I do not know this shield without my having. I see the book. I don't.
The description.
Where? But what book is that in? DMG.
DMG.
Give me 5 seconds.
Page 201.
10-4. I'll get to that. 201.
I'll just.
You were trying not to make the same mistake.
But yeah, that one catches your eye. It's mostly the jewels and the
Make
gems.
the same
Sparky,
mistake,
Yeah, the sparkliness of it all. But you feel again that sort of magical energy coming off of it.
Oh man. Spell guard. I feel like
But less like it's emanating energy, and more like it's pushing it away.
God, that is.
my entire shirt looks slick.
So yeah, so we have spell guard. That's the only one that's really catching my eye. The rest just look like generics.
Yeah.
You could probably nip off to the bathroom. and
Here's
just
my
clean yourself
question. Alright,
But the thing
I'll
is,
look at this. I'll keep.
it's
and point to
probably
the spell
not
guard.
even that.
How much
It's
for that
just.
Oh,
the light.
I've been sitting on that one for a while now. Not many people have really been interested in it. You're actually the first one to actually take stock of it. Normally it would go for about 5,000, but I've had it for a good couple of years now. I was actually thinking about donating it to the Wizards College in Ellesmere if nobody sold it. I can give it to you for 45. I can give you a 500 gold discount on it.
Wow. Wait just 1 second. I have friends in town. They have money. Let me ask them for a short-term loan.
Okay. And as he leaves, we're going to cut back to you as you exit the bank.
You see a blue dragonborn run to you on all fours.
No, not yet. Make a perception check, both of you.
Alright.
Rocks fall. Nope. Rocks fall. We're outside. They fall.
15.
7.
Okay. You don't notice it. You do. As you leave the bank, you hear the sound of footsteps, and as you glance over, you see somebody peeking around a corner like this, and
I'm not surprised. I kind of expected this. I will look over at Peltier and say, hey, keep your eyes peeled.
Gotcha.
Carrot peeler.
actually, I half expected that.
LASIK!
Keep your eyes peeled. Is this what you meant?
Yeah, so LASIK.
I don't
No.
What did Lacey?
No, no, hold on,
One of
no.
the first,
I know what it is.
yeah, one of the first steps in is to remove the.
A girl with good suction.
No,
No, that's how you deal with cataracts.
No, you know that scene in
And we're
Beetle-
stopping now
No.
because Dan.
No,
Poor
no.
Dan. I've subjected him to too much already.
No, it's more like this. You know that scene in Beetlejuice where they open the closet, rips off face. Ah! Anyway, so yeah, you caught very briefly out of the peripheral, and when you looked over, somebody peeking out of an alley at you, and they quickly ducked behind.
Just keep your eyes peeled, Peltier.
Roger, roger.
Let's get on this general wear store.
Sure.
Takes 5 steps in the rogue's mind.
From here, I would like to use my passive perception for that.
What's your passive?
It would be 10 plus 5.
Okay.
15 from now on.
And it's 10
as you-
proficiency.
Yeah, it's 10 plus. Yeah, it's 10 plus your perception modifier.
As
No,
you-
and proficiency.
Yes, plus your. It's your.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, perception.
Okay.
Yeah. You only add your proficiency if you're proficient in it.
As you walk past that alley, you glance over without turning your head and see somebody looks like they're holding something, and as you walk past the alley, they quickly pull on it. And what's your passive?
11.
Uh-oh.
You don't see it, but you do. It's a very
Crossbow.
No, it's like a tripwire, and as that happens, you see it actually getting pulled off from 2 directions.
I'm gonna have to mark some bitches.
You may want to stop the cat before he hits it.
Nothing bad ever happened.
Sorry, I didn't mean to actually hit you. Sorry, I didn't mean to actually hit you there. As soon as I noticed it, just,
No.
Whoa, hey.
I solemnly
Good
swear.
Where?
Good points.
Oh. Wait.
and on that note, can I do a dex check or acrobatics to grab the tripwire and just yoink?
That'd be a strength check, I'd argue.
You can.
Well, to do so before they have a chance to realize what I'm doing and let go. Or better yet, I do it with my foot because that's such a telegraphed thing.
You can try to do it with your foot. Make a.
Trying to Dante this shit.
I'll say make a sleight of foot check.
Fuck.
Bayonetta.
How the fuck did I roll that well? It's a 19.
Do the full backflip with it.
I don't think a corpse can handle that.
You go to kind of like take a step over, but then you put your toe under and
Yep.
and out come 2 small goblins just flying out of the alley.
Have you been helped? Can I try and grapple one and or both of them?
You can try. You can both try if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand around one of the little goblins' necks.
Maybe don't try.
Is it a strength check or?
It'll be a contested athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics for me, it'd be
Goblins are also small, right?
Yes.
Two are medium creatures.
Advantage.
So yeah, we do so with advantage.
Yeah.
Advantage on small?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's because I can
You have
basically
a
put
size
my weight on
advantage.
them.
Yes. To grapple
That's
something that is
17.
17.
Okay, so that was on yours.
18 plus
No.
1 plus 4. So 18 plus 5. So 20.
And you made it awkward.
Okay, you both managed to grab hold of them, and you grabbed yours by the throat. It looks like.
Goblin wants some gold, huh? Well, you'll get none.
Have you been helped? I'm holding it by the scruff of it, or by its clothing.
I'm just imagining you holding it like
Just
it was
look at you.
like the hand around like a kid's head. Just
I see.
bludgeon.
What's your armor class?
Not good.
Number.
11.
Oh yeah.
Not good.
Suddenly, an arrow
try to-
strikes you in the shoulder
Thud.
Krakatoa. And the part where dice comes to the rest?
for 7 points of piercing damage, causing you to drop the little bat. Oh no, you don't drop him.
Yeah, I can.
You manage to hold onto your grip because it hits you on the other shoulder. You hear.
You little bastard. I'm gonna hit
So I
this thing.
took.
Wait, your other hand got Electrum.
No.
Do you want to drop your gold?
Like I
or your
feel
Electrum?
it. I noticed that
I've been
I've suddenly
carrying it on my back this whole
grown
time.
another.
Okay, well,
wooden
you
limb.
made it seem like you're carrying it by hand.
But I show no,
That was
but I don't
flavor.
flinch.
Okay.
It's like
At that point,
Thud.
and the goblin's just like. And starts flailing, trying to get out of your grasp.
so.
Yours is trying to get out too.
So, how about this? If you don't want to die or go to jail, pick your poison as to which is worse.
When you say that, I know your armor class is redonkulously high.
22.
An arrow that's fired at you misses, but it hits the goblin you're holding and just.
Marks it.
Yes. The,
And you look up.
Thieves'
When
code.
you look up at the roof,
No,
and
no,
you see,
what the hint him?
and you
I
see 2
reckon-
more goblins with little short bows.
I wouldn't advise it.
They don't care about each other. If you get caught and you die,
They
You
don't
hear,
speak
you hear a
common.
double chorus up there of.
then that's a fun fact about thieves. Do you get
That's fine. I'm not trying to intimidate him.
There's
with
no
the
honor
wand.
among thieves.
no?
I'm intimidating
No,
the
there's
guy
honor-
that I'm
no,
pointing
no.
the wand
There's
at.
honor among thieves, not assholes. Wait, which one?
I'm pointing the wand at the guy that shot the crossbow bolt.
What
at
wand
me.
is that again?
The
Hilarious.
not stupid one.
Hilarious.
The one with packed caper.
Oh,
I think I want to imagine better from Hilarious.
I had both.
Oh, okay. So you have.
make an intimidation check then.
I break the wand in half and throw
What are you
it.
doing? As the one that you were holding just got shot by his buddies.
I'm going to throw it on the ground, and I'm going to...
So I threw it on the ground.
Intimidation.
Throw it at his buddies. Just, hey, have him back.
16 plus 5 is 21.
Okay. We'll get to that. Hold on.
Are you killing that goblin?
No.
No. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on it to see who exactly he knows is around.
Can you understand Goblin, though?
Or with surface thoughts.
Yeah, surface thoughts.
Yeah, so it might be like images of things.
Yeah, or just knowing like faces or something to that effect.
Okay. See their hideout.
Are these actually like the upside down pedal bin ones?
The what?
My goblins.
Oh, no. This is just...
Oh, you're just fucking with me.
You put that sound in my head. That's all I think of for goblins now.
I've cursed him.
Yes, you have.
What does that goblin think?
This is supposed to be a simple robbery.
So, my petite friends,
It is not.
how about this?
It's not
In exchange for not killing you or surrendering you to the police, you give me all of your money, and I let you go free.
They just toss
How about that?
They just toss their bows onto the ground, yak, and run off.
Thank you.
They didn't drop any money. They just tossed their bows and ran.
Question.
Damn goblins.
On the way to trying to get them, I'm like heading toward the bank. Do I pass these goblins?
You actually show up right as the goblins run off. And as the goblins run off, here comes Dice.
Do I even need to ask?
No.
Just a robbery.
Foiled.
Dice spins on one thing and sleep.
Okay.
There is no escape for Goblin Phoebe boys. You go
Okay.
to your popo.
Go ahead and cast your spell. What's the save?
Give me.
No, it's not a save.
What a square.
He rolls an amount of d6s.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a matter of if it's sufficient, it puts goblins to sleep, going from the most or least. Yeah, going.
Basically, it has the same effect that just happened to Marcus.
Well, yeah, he's casting.
You look like you got hit with a sleep spell.
Oh no!
Of course, understand. Of course, understand, and I'm just putting this out there, out of character, that Peltier didn't say who is robbing who. It could easily be that Peltier was just finished robbing the goblins.
Dice would assume it's a robbery of not that kind, because he's trying to consider.
I'm just saying, I didn't specify who.
I know,
and
but
my initial thing was like, you fuck, I gave you a shot!
Yeah. We'll give you a shot, too.
More than him going, he would assume that Peltier is not that low of a scoundrel. You low down scoundrel.
You
Hey.
low down vermin.
To which Peltier would say, hey, you don't know me. I woke up yesterday.
Alright, so here's my question of the day that I gotta figure out first with casting this.
I think it's 66 or 46
No.
at second level.
How far away are all three from each other approximately? Like,
They were on the buildings about 2 stories up, so they'd be... 2 of them would be roughly 20 feet up, and by the time you get there may be...
because they all three fit within a 90 feet radius.
the one on the ground ran 50 feet. The other 2 have to actually climb down the side of the building.
Okay, I'm saying, if I cast it center, can I cast
You'll hit them.
I'll hit all 3.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
If the 2 climb down the side of the building and lose their grip, it's a completely different story.
It's a 90-foot radius.
We'll figure that out afterward. I'm going to upcast it as well. See, how many is it baseline? 5d8. And when I do it, it's an additional 2d8, so probably shouldn't blow my 3rd levels. Probably should hold them. So I'm going to blow a 2nd level for 78.
Okay.
Give me 5 seconds, I gotta play Yahtzee.
This stick-up was red and covered with seeds. It was a strawberry.
I love you, Dan, and I'm gonna miss not hearing these puns.
I feel like I have to take a shot every time I hear one.
Rip liver.
Okay, so I need
Everybody!
Cool.
Yeah.
Dog.
Join me, Link, and I will make
Seriously though, this will hurt a
the
bit.
greatest in Quinderia, or else you will die.
Or else you will
dare bring gems into my lair? You must die.
You must die!
No. You killed me.
You
killed me.
Son, good. I haven't seen you. Son,
I will not
I haven't
die.
seen you in 30 years. You must die.
But Dad, you just woke up
This
from a
is
nap.
illegal, you know.
Doesn't matter.
Nothing.
You must die.
My brain immediately went to just Danny DeVito. Shot.
So anyway, I started
Sorry,
blasting.
All right.
Ah, yes, with my Nagant revolver.
This guy looks like he would be voiced by Danny DeVito.
My akimbo suppressed Nagant revolver.
Better the Goblin than Pikachu.
Make sure you have enough
I forgot that he
rubies.
voiced Danny DeVito.
No, he
And
didn't.
that, oh.
Deadpool did.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Link.
Danny DeVito was
I
asked about one
can't
time and he
give
went, "What the fuck is Pokemon?"
What the fuck is a Pikachu?
Come back when you're a little
Richard. Richard.
26, 29 total. So
That'll be enough to knock all three of them out.
Come back when
Yeah,
you're a
knocked out they
little
are.
The one on the ground, the other two, I gotta roll to see if they maintain their grip.
Richard.
One is climbing down like a ladder and just feels
Just
himself falling
eat
asleep
shit.
and hooks an arm around a rung, and the other one is about 5 feet off the ground when he loses his grip. And
is he dead?
no,
No.
he fell 5 feet.
No, just stunned.
Dice just.
Oh, that was fun.
Might give me a hand with holding the police. Or the
I
guards.
got it.
Fine.
Just walk over. Dice just grabs two of them.
Puts the wand away.
Dice just grabs two. I actually was coming to find you. I was asking if I could borrow some money.
Sure. What do you need it for?
Buying a shield.
Small personal loan of $1 million.
Not quite. I need a
What are
price.
dollars?
Doll hairs.
3. Approximately 2,600.
Disgusting.
It is yours. Gold, right? Not electrum?
Horsehair.
Gold.
Gold, it is yours.
Yes. I know you like to
Doll
collect
hairs.
your electrum. I wouldn't ask that of you.
Yes, I do. I like my electrum very much.
You charge that with interest.
It's shiny.
So
It's
you have
so
to
shiny and so pretty.
get the guys to the guards first, and then do the loan.
Let me.
Hmm?
You have your business.
Set me out.
I just hold the two on one arm and one on t'other.
You got me
Oh,
thinking
for
about
once I'm
electrum.
looking. Oh, for
Ink
once
Eyes-
I'm looking for the police. This will be funny.
When Ink Eyes talks about electrum, his tail sways back and forth. Electrum, it's a little rougher than gold and only a little lighter, but it shines like a diamond in the sky. Oh, I love electrum.
Shine bright like a
I see.
diamond.
Alright. Think. You want to follow me to the
Dice, I
magic?
see.
You want to follow me to the magic shop by chance?
Yes.
About face, Tarker's. I just about face.
Alright.
Okay.
We'll catch back up with that in a little bit.
Yep, the dice guy just heads up to the magic shop.
All right, you're led to. He leads you to Paul's magic shop, opens the door, and there's Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
You got a friend, and you're
Hi,
greeted by
I'm
not a
Paul.
gnome or a halfling or a dwarf, but a very short human.
Midget.
It's not a. Oh, is this a dwarf?
That was
All of
How
that one.
dare you, young man? Young cat.
You're on class of 22, right?
What?
You're on class of 22, right?
Yeah.
You're taking a kick to the shins for 1 point of damage.
Ah, you little.
He hit an AC of 22?
yes.
17 plus. Actually, no, I did wrong math. I rolled a 17,
Yeah, the one like he had a
But-
five to attack him.
but he hits you in the. He gives you a playful kick in the shins.
But
It doesn't hurt,
breaks foot.
obviously. He's like, fuck! Fluffy bastard.
Doity base.
The dice hands out the gold.
Yes, the money for the shield.
Yes.
Alrighty then. Give me 1 minute. He goes, puts the money away, goes back over to the rack and pulls off the shield. And this is your first time seeing the shield he's talking about.
Give me a half second. I'm gonna pull up the page.
201
201. Yeah.
DMG.
Oh,
and
gosh.
this is the shield.
There, that'll work.
It's very shiny and glittery and jewelly.
That's a very nice shield you'll have, Dice.
Thank you.
It'll protect you from any spells that are sent your way.
All the way.
So that's spell guard.
Spell guard shield, yeah. Does require attunement.
That's fine. I will start to tune into it once I get it.
And he hands it out to you. Slips right over your arm. There are little straps that
if you don't mind my asking.
Yeah.
I know you normally don't. Do you have any issue if I make flavor of the kite shield?
Go ahead.
Alright, just flavor for the sake of a kite shield. Just that way it lines up the player model. Makes me happy.
Go ahead.
So just
Alright then. Was that it for you then, Mr. Dragonborn?
indeed it was. Thank you.
How about you, Mr. Kitty? You are a cat, right?
I am a tabaxi.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I couldn't quite tell because of the bucket.
Carlos, he'll say, nah, he's a lizard.
I couldn't quite tell because of the bucket. Oh, are you looking for anything in particular? You see shields, blades, a bunch of random knickknacks.
Do you have any magical gauntlets?
What the fuck?
Do I dare ask Terry?
Or rings, perhaps?
My brain.
Or make jewelry
Hold
of
on for 1
magical
second.
nature?
I have acute hypertension.
Well, I'm just going to say right now, out of character, you will not need gauntlets of ogre power because I'm pretty sure you have a strength more than 19.
Yes.
I have a strength of 18.
Oh, then you could use the gauntlets of ogre power.
But it wouldn't do anything.
It'd be a waste.
It wouldn't do anything for you. It would
Okay.
really, it wouldn't even buff it up like 1 armor, or buff it up like 2-5.
I take 27 psychic damage from what he just showed me.
I don't want to know.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You
Yes,
don't.
you
Just
No, you
damn it to us.
Don't.
Just
We do,
pass on the
I
good
do have a few rings, yes.
Brain rot.
And
Chuka.
I'm just going to list off the rings of the DM in the DMG.
This is a good
Ring of Animal Influencer, which basically lets you cast animal friendship or speak with animals.
Seduce me.
Once per day. Ring of Evasion, which lets you succeed on a failed dexterity save.
One per day, or
3 charges, regains 1d3 expended at dawn.
that'd actually be kind of helpful if you got shit dex.
Ring of Jumping, which lets you cast the jump spell as a bonus action at will.
Quick question: the
It's awesome.
evasion is that attuned?
Yes.
Fuck me.
As the animal influence is not. Ring of Jumping is.
I don't really get it, but sure.
It's not supposed to make
It
sense.
doesn't make your brain rot.
Yep, sounds about right.
Although I will contend that drinking ranch is a very extroverted thing to do.
Can we not?
I don't really
Why
understand.
do we do that? It's like drinking pickle brine, like just straight.
My mom did that.
My sister does that.
Also requires
disgusting.
attunement is the Ring of X-Ray Vision. While wearing this ring, you can use an action to speak its command word. When you do so, you see into and through solid matter for 1 minute for up to 30 feet.
Attunement.
Yes.
I have acute hypertension.
All I can think right now is just
When you use this ring again before taking a long rest, you must succeed on a DC con save or gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Wow, that guy has a lot of compound fractures.
Let's see.
all I can imagine legitimately is just your activation word for the X-ray thing is just titty time, and it starts looking at girls' blouses.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, maybe it would be better left out of your hands.
No, Dice would be a saint with it. Carlos would be honorable with it. He would be a bit more nefarious with it, but he wouldn't look just for tits. He's not that kind of man. He's a married man, for fuck's sake. With a
Now, Carlos was single.
Just because he's married doesn't mean he can't shop.
Alright, so which one
That
of
doesn't
those?
mean he can't browse. I
He
mean,
is loyal.
fuck.
So,
He is
of those, which
loyal.
one's
And
your
also-
fancy?
So is my dad.
Honestly, the ring of X-ray vision.
Okay, that is a rare item. It does require attunement.
Hey, Joel's loyal. Doesn't mean he doesn't look around.
No, Carlos could not do that.
Doesn't mean he doesn't think about he doesn't think about milking cows.
Carlos
So it would cost you.
Carlos, if his wife ever found out, he'd have a 6-foot-long club jammed where the sun don't shine.
It would cost you about 890 gold.
890 gold.
Yeah.
Oof. I have
For
18.
the ring of X-ray vision.
Yep.
I will take it.
I'll take stock.
890 gold.
Alright then.
God over there, my guy.
I have.
And the ring he gives you, the band looks like a normal ring, but the jewel is a big fake jeweled eye.
This fits like a glove, or perhaps in
Like an
this
eye
case-
in a socket.
Yeah, an eye in the socket. All right, what exactly does it do?
I'll just hand you the thing so you can write it down.
All right,
Kenny,
that works.
I apologize.
Why?
You'll see in 5 seconds.
Dear God.
I apologize for what I'm about to do to you.
God. Thank you.
Just understand, I only do it in the name of equality.
What is it?
You'll see. Yeah, we have to wait for Dan. He needs to witness this as well.
I'm just writing down what my invocations do. Means that I have a piece of paper.
I'm sure.
Because I fucking forget.
Someone on Facebook asked, can I use a mini can to choke someone like Darth Vader?
If you can exert 10 pounds of force. Or if it only takes 10 pounds of force to choke a bitch, sure.
Goblins, yes, but that ain't about it though. I mean, like,
And like I said, you're the one to blame for getting that noise stuck into my head.
I see you there. I see you in the mirror.
What's he doing?
He's currently hiding around the corner.
Get out of here, Daniel!
No. You can't make me.
That's it. I play my trap card. Get the fuck out here.
Get over here.
I play my trap card, Scorpion.
No, I play my trap card. Chris Hansen forces player to take a seat. Why don't you take a seat right there? Okay, fair. He just took a seat on the floor. I'm watching him literally in the mirror. Like, I can't even see him direct. I have to look through the mirror, the reflection of your mirror in the bathroom to look at him.
We might as well take a break while we're waiting for him.
Ameno.
Or not.
No, hold on. Dan.
Look, I'm not involved in any of this. I'm
Dan.
just waiting.
Why do I have a feeling that we have to blame you?
Dan. In the name
I will
of
attend
equality,
this ring.
since you roasted this
Cool,
boy,
it'll take an hour.
toilet, I need you now to roast this man.
Why?
I'm scared.
Dude, his fucking toilet is not much better.
I cleaned it today.
Yeah, it's.
Well, I cleaned inside anyway. I didn't have a chance to clean outside.
Yes, he.
Okay, the last time I saw it, it was not doing the great. It was better than his, but not by much.
So after I
It's a
have
lot
this ring, I'm gonna
Okay,
ask the
it
shopkeep.
may look better.
Now, what is your most expensive item?
It'll take an hour to attune to that.
He just kind of looks at you all bug-eyed.
What?
I thought
Something so
I thought he was a human.
outrageously pricey that no one could possibly ever afford it.
For the site.
My friendship. It's gonna cost a lot of money.
How much?
Bribery.
Yes.
How much per hour?
Okay.
He goes behind the counter, reaches down and pulls out a black cloth. Looks kind of like silk. It's all folded up like a handkerchief. Unfolds it, comes out to a big, like, Looney Tunes circle about 6 feet in diameter. It's called the Well of Many Worlds.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do you have 1,000,000 gold?
No, I do not. How did you get such an item?
Some stinking goblin just dropped it off. What was his name again? Drixa, something like that.
Some fucking bullshit like that. Yes.
By the way, Kyle, if you see this, that's a reference to Drexel.
Yes, a representative from Drexel's Magical Emporium.
Drexel's Emporium of Wondrous Goods.
What does
Yes.
this item do?
Yes, but Drexel is not the goblin.
Oh, you
It
fucker.
creates a two-way
You
portal to
fucker.
another plane of existence.
Shut up.
What?
No.
What?
You fuck.
Hey, Dan.
Basically, it lets you jump from one plane of existence to another.
So,
Very interesting.
So, you want to go to the Feywild, or the Shadow Tell, or
the same.
even the Astral Plane?
Hold the same.
Pop this open, say the word, and there you go.
Huh.
And then after he gave it to me, the goblin used it
See,
and jumped in.
that's so
I don't know
scum.
where he went.
That's not scum.
Interesting. This is very, very interesting.
But like I said, this thing will cost you like
I don't even know how
$1 million gold if you want
I
it.
don't know. I worked
But
the scene for
since I know not many people have that much
one of the
outside of the rich and royalty,
kitchen. I have a bathroom.
it's not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm afraid.
Tell me, shopkeep, what would you do with $1 million gold?
Stuff I can't go. I don't want
Probably save it up.
I have to walk to the bathroom.
Just in case, this shop burns down and I have to buy a new place to restock items.
What a wise idea. Many common people would rather spend it in the bar.
Better if I got
I mean, I'd probably save some for a good cup of mead.
But say,
Head down to the lamplighter, grab a quick drink.
Now, tell me something that you have that is 150,000 gold or below.
Oh my god.
Still at the magic shop?
You're insane.
Okay.
You are genuinely insane.
He has money. He wants to blow it.
It's burning a hole in
How
his
about you
pocket.
save that for the rest of the party? Because
I mean, well, no, we have a Carlos
Just say-
sugar daddy.
also just say Peltier could use some armor.
I mean, well, not just that.
Because I could wear medium armor.
He pulls out
Dear
another
God, I
ring.
need it.
This ring. Are you familiar with the spell Wish?
No, I'm not. What does it do?
This ring will let you use that spell, basically to grant one wish. However, I would caution you, be careful with it. I myself am not too familiar with the spell, but based on anecdotes that I've heard from very powerful spellcasters,
It can backfire.
have you ever heard the tale of the monkey's paw?
No, I haven't.
You can make a wish and have it granted, but if you do not word it properly, then the wish could turn against you, backfire, or cause something even worse to happen. In the story of the monkey's paw, a family wishes to be rich, so their son is murdered, and they are paid out with survivor's benefits.
Oh,
Basically, they collect on his life insurance policy.
Or also in the story, the husband of the family, before the murder of the son, wishes that he's complaining about his job, doesn't want to work there anymore. So the next day, he loses his hand in a log chopping incident.
that is quite a tragedy. Isn't it like that old wives' tale about making some sort of deal with the devil?
Sort of, yes. Yes?
I have a dice here. The dice present.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for Arcana to see if I recognize the wish spell just by some chance.
Go ahead.
Caster. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't roll to see if you knew by chance.
Hey guys, isn't thinking about magical shit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wish there was something real.
7. Not good.
Not good.
Not
There
good.
is something true.
So I don't know it.
You're not overly familiar outside of maybe stories that you might have been told or what you're hearing right now.
So you're telling me if I buy this item, I'll be able to just wish anything into existence or out?
Either that's too good to be true, or it needs to be used with extreme caution.
I
It
think
has-
he said it would have
It'll
one.
allow you to grant 3 wishes, much the same as the old stories of the genie.
3 wishes.
Yes. However, once you use up all 3, it just becomes a normal ring.
I see.
Hey, Lynn. Ring
Out of
wishes.
character, does this
Get
require
triggered?
attunement?
No.
How much is it?
How much were you looking for again?
150,000 or below?
150,000 below. $100,000.
Actually,
100,000.
actually 102,498. Let's just round up to 102,500.
It is mine.
The 102,500 gold.
For a ring of 3 wishes.
How
Think
much?
of that as a steal. Honestly, because that's literally, you can just walk out and say, I wish for
104,
that much gold right in front of me.
Yeah, but it's a matter of how you get that.
And that just.
Fuck.
And he hands you the ring and he says,
I mean, yeah, that could have been
remember,
stolen from the
you
monarchy.
only have 3.
That could have been stolen from the.
So,
that could have been stolen from the gate or from
be
the. From
careful with how you word your wish.
I will. How much gold was that?
102,500.
102,500.
So let's say that let's say that somebody has died, and you wish and you want to bring them back, and you word it as he's not wearing the ring, so obviously he's not casting the spell. I wish for them to be brought back as they were before they died. Well,
That's just flinch and think like, spell.
don't worry, there's no spell. I just use this as an example.
Okay.
But
I'm not attuned to it.
it will the spell will bring them back, and I have actually personally seen this by way of a wishing well.
Zombie.
No, they'll be brought back absolutely terrified because you wish to bring them back as they were right before they died. Generally speaking, before most people die, they are generally scared. So yeah,
But in perfectly good health.
It may take them a while to recover.
I see.
Good health.
I just had a bad thought. I wish to bring back Alera. Spell failed. Why?
Does he?
You know why.
Does he suffer the?
Well, if you ask.
So
Does he suffer the effects of like withdrawal from? Well, not withdrawal.
Basically, if he doesn't use it for the spell itself, or if he doesn't use it for what the spell is intended to, does he have to deal with the magical exhaustion for 1d3 days?
It doesn't say, but I would imagine so.
So yeah, keep in mind there's a because the spell wish
if you use the wish like
Wish is a 9th level spell.
yes,
you can use it. Basically, you can use it to copy or to make or to cast another spell. If you don't use it for that purpose, that is to say, if you're using it to cast or to make a wish, you can be exhausted for 1d3 days, like magically exhausted. And there's
Here, I'll just read it.
Yeah.
The stress of casting the spell to produce any effect other than duplicating another spell weakens you. After enduring that stress, each time you cast a spell until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of that spell. This damage can't be reduced or prevented in any ways. In addition, your strength drops to 3 if it isn't 3 or lower already for 2d4 days. Each of those days that you spent resting and doing nothing more than light activity, your remaining recovery time decreases by 2 days. Finally, there is a 33% chance that you are unable to cast Wish ever again if you suffer this stress. I'm going to ignore that part because it's going through a ring.
yeah,
Charges.
yes,
So essentially, if I make a wish, I'm going to be very exhausted
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
because you're essentially bending reality.
It's a 9th level spell. You're bending reality to your will.
Your brain just went.
Holy fuck! I've got
And normal people are not supposed to have the power of the Q.
Yes.
Hi, Joan. We missed you.
Or, as Dan will probably know him, Discord.
It would take a while for ink guys to really dwell on this to realize, holy fuck! I have wishes.
I want,
I am a god!
I want the clouds to actually be made of cotton candy.
Yeah. Fall down to earth.
And you eat
Guys,
No more rain.
everyone,
Only
this world is no longer called Orbis. This world is now called Diabetes.
diabetes.
Diabetes. My name is Cletus, also from
So I can
Diabetes.
kill people with this.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
yes.
can. You can. You could.
With the wish spell, you could literally do anything.
Yeah, if you had.
Oh
Let's
Wish
say
Orcus
that somebody
dead.
pulls the void card from the deck of many things. You can wish to know where their soul went. But it all depends on how you word it.
Or you can say, I want that to be nullified, like that didn't happen.
You wish the one of Orcus was never existed and never will exist.
It depends on how you word and how he interprets it.
That's
Yes.
just, I know, but it's just
The execution of the wish is up to DM fiat.
Oh, yeah.
Although the more reasonable your wish is, is the subtext of the spell. The more reasonable your wish is,
the better chance.
the better chance it's going to come to what you intended it to be.
Ink guys knowing what kind of world he's in and the things around him.
It's D&D. D&D. It's kind of like Australia. Everything wants you dead.
Pretty much.
He wears it, but he is almost terrified for the first time in many, many years.
Well, you have to tune to it.
Hey, he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to
just
do
wear
it. He
it.
just puts it on and go.
I'm just.
But as you put it on, you realize Paul's words finally sink in. It's like, oh, wait a minute. I am wearing the power of a god on my finger.
At least
No pressure or anything.
Also, if no
God
one,
figure.
also, God fucking help you if anyone knows what that is.
yes, because they
and
want it
might
from
want it.
Ink guys is terrified for the first time
Anna would, or
in a very long time.
if Anna were still alive and knew that you had that, she'd kill you for it.
Just to bring back.
Mine!
So after buying this, I'm going to quickly try and change the topic. of what people.
So
are talking
anyway,
about
dicks.
in the game. And I just say,
So anyway, I started shooting.
So anyway,
started
I'm
playing-
flat broke now.
no, I'm not flat broke.
I have no money.
Enter the penises. I have no penis.
Does Peltier say anything?
I'm not here.
Peltier is not there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not there.
He's taking the
I'm
goblins to
delivering.
the
Yeah, I'm
dice.
delivering.
We're going to catch up to you in a minute.
Dice is just sitting there, and you never thought you could see
So I was
Blue
hoping there'd be a
sapphire skills
reason.
go pale.
I was hoping there'd be a thing to remind Ink Eyes that perhaps he should buy something for his party members because Ink Eyes is not thinking about it.
Yes, and
Dice
Fed
is just-
back home in his house playing with his dog.
Dice just.
Well,
Boy, you better be careful with that.
while I'm here,
Oh,
what would Fed want? What would the party want? What kind of scrolls do you have? If you have any. I don't use them. but
Scrolls.
I've got a friend a while from here that likes to use them.
I'll never used to like scrolls.
For different reasons, but
what noise is that?
Dice is just.
Is Peltier a spellcaster?
yes,
His brain is
Can he
just.
use scrolls?
Conk.
I can in theory, but also, honestly, if anything, Peltier could use some armor.
Honestly.
Ink Eyes doesn't know that because Peltier never
I know.
said anything to him about it.
Also, Peltier's not really not the really type of guy to go soliciting for that sort of thing.
Yes, and he was
Especially
also
because he
covered in
doesn't really-
clothes.
Especially because he knows sweet and fuck all about y'all.
He produces a few scrolls. One is for a cantrip called Lightning Lure out of Tasha's. Yes, I'm dipping into Tasha's for
No,
once.
but I'm trying to think here. Like, how do scrolls work in D&D?
It's a one-time spell.
Unless you're a wizard who can copy it into their spell book, you cast it as a non-spellcaster
Same as
or
Skyrim.
or like a warlock or a sorcerer.
Okay.
You pull it out, you cast it,
Did it
the
have-
spell goes off, and the scroll.
Does it have like set things, or that you still have to follow your own ability score stuff?
Yeah, it's as it is in the book.
Oh,
Essentially, the thought is crossing Ink Eyes' mind is I just spent a lot of money on myself, and I know Ved is mourning. I should probably get him
Anyway,
something
you've
nice.
got Lightning Lure, you've got Summon Beast, Summon Elemental,
My appearance.
Mind Whip.
Dice kind of just jolts back. Beast or Elemental may not be a bad choice for him.
Dice is here with me.
Yeah, I told you, Dice is off to the side and went going pale.
Those are the only four that he has.
But yeah, Dice is. Beast or Elemental may not be a bad idea. Help out for those times where we're on the front lines and we get breached. Help that kind of stop from getting his.
I just wonder if Blinky wants a friend.
The only problem is those spells tend to be temporary.
Oh.
And you guys probably know, but just because.
Yeah, Summon Beast only lasts for an hour depending on concentration.
Yeah, but they'd still be good in a pinch that we could have another person. They get hit in the back, he can pop it out to stop from getting killed.
What is it?
Summon Beast.
Or Elemental.
Oh.
Yeah, literally just, venom. Oh shit!
Oh shit! I summon Earth Elemental in attack mode!
Dan, are you just enjoying that? Just, oh shit!
I'll take the elemental scroll.
Alrighty then, that's a 4th level spell, which is gonna be. Oh boy. That's the wrong book, you dumbass.
It's in DMG.
Yeah, I was looking at the PHB for
Oh
some
god,
stupid
I
reason.
cancerous thought.
I'm
Oh
afraid
god.
I have too much power.
No, well that too. No, just I should have been a changeling.
Hey, you're the one with the terrifying item now.
Yeah, I'm the big bad. I'm the big
I'm the
bad.
danger.
I am the danger. I am the one who knocks.
Well, you could easily make mincemeat of Valera if she ever comes again.
Ladies, where are
You can give it to you for 500.
500 gold?
Yeah.
Lazy, what are you?
It was a deal.
What is this defense?
And
I
you
am the
have
defense.
Roll of Summon Elemental.
I should have been changeling or a shapeshifter and just turned into Ved. We now have 2 Veds.
Well, Dice, unless you need anything, I think I'm ready to go. Back to the
I am satisfied with the purchases. Ting ting.
Very good.
I actually want to ask you something else to get out.
What?
I want to ask you something else to get out.
Alright. Let's go find Peltier.
Pleasure doing business with you, fellas.
Thank you. Have a wonderful time.
Have a
You
blessed-
too.
Have a blessed day.
and as you walk out, speaking of Peltier, you, after some asking and carrying 3 goblins, one of them started to drool down your shoulder.
That's all I'm asking.
On your arrow wound from earlier.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant feeling.
I didn't take it out.
I wish
You're dead, but you may be undead.
Yeah,
but
I have nerve
you still
endings.
feel it.
I wish
They're just cold.
But you are directed
sweet roll.
to the guardhouse.
I wish we knew.
And when you get
earlier.
there, as you knock on the door with your foot, takes a minute for a guard to answer the door. Can I help you?
What the?
Do I dare ask?
Drop
Take it or leave.
Reason?
Theft. Attempted.
That'll do it. Thank you very much. We'll make sure they're locked up.
Don't suppose I get a reward.
Attempted armed robbery.
Give me a minute.
You get 2 shillings.
He walks back. He walks inside. Comes back out a minute later as one of the goblins is starting to.
Bonk.
Looks at you.
I'm taking you to county jail.
Guard comes back with a small pouch of 50 gold.
I presume that's 50 per.
Wow.
Holy cow, Peltier, stepping on some toes,
Make
are
a
we?
persuasion check.
I certainly didn't do it for my health.
That's not good.
Fuck. Can I try that one again?
What was it? What was
I
it?
rolled it's a 5 plus.
Is it just me?
It's persuasion, yes?
Yeah.
Peltier's
You are a charisma caster. You do just well enough to
9,
not piss him
14.
off.
I didn't do this for my health.
Look,
I could put him back if you like.
Look, we didn't exactly have a reward out for thieving goblins. But if it'll make you happy. Gary!
Show him the
2
arrow.
more pouches!
There's still an arrow sticking out of my shoulder.
And maybe a band-aid!
And a hose.
And can't get the stink off.
A little bit
Bring me a cleaning lady. And a hose.
Gary just walks over, pulls the arrow out, and just isopropyl alcohol just right on there.
About 30 seconds later, another guard comes out with 2 more pouches.
Spills a little holy water on the.
What? 50 gold each of those? Yeah. Alright. Did you bring the band-aid? Why do we... you have an arrow here. No, you don't.
No.
Here.
Do you need that patched up? Do you want me to patch
I'll
up?
lock it up.
Okay. Here, we'll trade.
Pleasure.
As the other 2 goblins are like... There's a chorus of...
Quiet, you.
Just unceremoniously drop them.
I mean, it's like, I could put him back if you'd like.
No, you can just put them right there.
Yeah.
No, just like, I mean, if you're not going to give me anything, I could put him back.
They gave you 150 gold.
I just imagine, honestly, like, they just spill a little bit of holy water on you and just.
I'm
So by the way, what Dice is asking once he gets out, he generally just walking out, turns to you, and just flame tongue ignite, pull from the ether, and it just stands there. Think I'll intimidate our foes?
I thought you were going to try and intimidate me.
No, no. Do you think? I'm hoping we can try not to murder anymore as best we can. I'm hoping. We killed a dragon today.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. It was an evil dragon. But can you try to minimize casualties?
It deserved it.
But
What casualties? There were no casualties.
Do not count the dragon as casualties.
No, it was an enemy. It needed to die.
You never remind you he wanted to eat you.
Yes.
I gave it every
Okay.
chance.
What of the bandit? Do you not think they could reform and find a better life?
That's
We
different.
never know if someone has done it again. Who
But-
knows?
But on the same hand, if we murder them, we deny them that chance. What if they're a young man? What if they had a bad patch in life?
Maybe that's true, but you can't save everyone.
Maybe not everyone, but if we don't try to save those we
That's just his Catholic guilt talking.
if we can't try to save those we can, then are we any better than them?
Dice. Not now. Remember what I told you before whenever we got back from our first mission together?
I will admit here, I have a very, very shoddy memory.
Well, you better fix it. Because I mean it when I say I don't need you stepping on my toes.
I do not mean to step on your toes.
I call the shots now. You hear?
I got the now.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain.
Dice, you're my friend.
Dice just going with flame tongue, by the way, he just vanishes back to the ether.
We'll do what we can, but I make no promises. Carlos has given me a good word about you. I like you, Dice. I consider you a friend. But don't push your boundaries.
Okay.
Dice, shut up.
There's a time and a place for a discussion like this, and that is not
Okay.
Just to free my arm up.
Don't be stupid, friend.
fix
It's time to go.
So what are you doing now?
Well, I'm heading back to meet them or to meet up with them.
Find the undead one
I'm
and
blasting
make our way
off
out.
again.
Aye.
Since you guys eventually meet up back outside the bank.
Don't you? I'm gonna walk there like, you know what I'll tell you about Dragonborns? That breath weapon, like that me breathing up lightning, terrible in the throat. Like it really, like it's bad.
Oh, so that's
Can you
why it
guys
sounds
do
like
that?
you've been gargling salt water and glass.
I did it earlier to the dragon we killed.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think
Such
I've
a
ever seen anybody do
visceral-
that before.
Yeah, it's we can do it.
Red Dragonborn uses his fire breath afterwards. Does anyone have a halls?
Effect, yeah.
And the
Hey,
whole.
seriously.
Does anyone have a recoil?
Does anyone have a throat loss?
It just it scorched the inner parts of my throat.
It needs a recoil.
Some Earl Grey tea would go a long way right now.
How does it feel when you're doing it? It's like, is there gas in your throat or something?
I don't entirely know. All I know is my ancestors are technically dragons, so it's more of a call.
I don't know, someone fucked a dragon.
I can also only do it like once a day.
Ink Eyes is now realizing this for the first time. He's like, wait a minute. You walk on two legs. And your ancestors were dragons? Wait a minute. Hold on. Somewhere along...
This would be the akin of like 20 times great grandparents.
This is the equivalent of one of your grandfathers being a cat.
No, I can only do it like once a day. Like, I cannot imagine an actual dragon.
I don't say anything, but I look at Dice with utter pity.
I cannot
You
imagine.
sorry fool.
I cannot imagine what a normal dragon would feel like constantly doing their breath attack. That would.
Do you reckon your 20th great whatever was a bard?
I would like to say I would think not, but then again, I know this world too well.
Well, let's get on with it and find the undead one.
I just hope that my grandfather of that far back didn't fuck any horses as well. I'd rather not find any distant relatives. Like
Before we get there, I asked Dice, so what do you think about that undead guy? You're not still trying to...
I'm not. I don't.
Bonk him on the nose.
I figured I should get in the clear to not just immediately smite, but it's more of a. I'm keeping him at arm's length.
He seems like he knows exactly what he wants out of this. He seems nice enough to us, though.
I'm still a bit cagey. It's. I don't know. It's more just him being undead puts me a little on edge around that.
I see why.
In my encounters, undead tend to
Stay dead.
screw over anyone and everyone they can to get what they want. Pop any companionship be damned.
Well, I've never seen one as
Well, that's
lively
a bit
as...
racist.
So it would not be too shocking if, at some point or the other, he's offered 100 gold for our heads and he goes for it.
Well, I'll say this, Dice.
I had to do it for 10.
No jesting intended, but I've never seen one as lively as Peltier.
That is a terrible joke.
You hear that as you start to approach the bank, and here comes Peltier. Here at the tail end of this conversation.
Speak of the devil and he shall reign.
My ears are burning.
I'm going to need some lozenges after this all shit aside. There's going to be hell in my throat.
I hope you weren't too busy, Peltier, but me and Dice have just about finished up here. We're ready to head back when you are.
I pat my coin purse. Worth my time.
Got a reward?
That's good to hear.
Any
Let's
chance-
get on our way.
Any chance we deserve a cut since we assisted, namely me with knocking him out?
I'll consider it.
Translation.
Let me think about it.
No.
Let me think
Fuck
about
off.
it. No. Let me think about it.
Me and my infinity.
I'm sitting over here going, I have more sleep spells, you know.
Parrot.
Dice holds out a ring.
I have 100 health. You know.
Dice holds out a ring. I wish that Peltier would share his earnings with me.
That is a waste.
Okay, I have it.
And now I wish for 3 more wishes.
You cannot wish for more wishes. I wish I could wish for more wishes.
You have 2.
I have it.
All right. You are summoning the genie of the lamp. I shall grant you 3 wishes. I wish for lawyers to actually be decent people. You have 3 wishes. What? That one's on me.
You know what? That's a good wish. You know, I'm not going to count that against you. What's up with that? That's on
Let's fix them.
That's
I
on
wish
the
you were
house.
dead, Genie.
Let's fix the world.
Kills the
My great uncle was
No,
a
but you
lawyer,
can't
and
kill
he's
anybody
great
with a
guy.
wish. You can't make anyone fall in love with you. You can't bring people back from the dead. At least through the genie, anyway.
I wish you were dumb, Genie.
I can't
wish
bring
you-
people back from the dead.
I wish
It doesn't look good.
I wish there were.
I wish for someone to not exist. They never died.
Anyway.
I just phase them from existence. I'm not killing them. I'm just deleting them.
Well, shall we?
There's his nods. With a shiny new kite shield on his back.
And
We're going down the yellow brick road.
Headed back north.
They just
northwest.
looks over. Yellow. That's not yellow brick.
Yeah, it's yellow snow.
I can make it.
I relieve myself on the sidewalk. Now,
You're coming with us. A decent exposure. I'm a cat.
They just looked over. What? You can't even see it.
just because I'm covered in fur doesn't mean it's small.
I don't know. It seems pretty small.
Small.
I don't know, man. It seems pretty small to me.
Why don't you take a look? No, I'm just kidding.
Pulls out flame tongue.
Floofy boy.
It's true. This man had no dick.
He has no dick now.
I will wish you away, motherfucker.
God, it's actually a legitimate threat, though. I will wish you out of existence.
Wait, what?
I wish.
Whenever you use that, you need a Thanos.
I lose my dick, you lose your bloodline.
I wish. I wish.
We're on our
Final battle. I wish for Orcus to not exist anymore. I don't feel so good. That is.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I
don't feel so good.
Holy cow, holy cow, holy moly.
While we're young,
Yes, let's get on with it.
quickly before I freeze to death.
It's only midday.
Honk.
He looks over. Are you sure you're even young? I'm pretty sure die makes you immediately as old as you can be.
Oh, will you two shut up?
Shut up.
We're not even arguing. We're debating semantics at this point.
As they're making their way back, Ved, what are you up to besides playing with the puppy?
So I had already used that one scroll of sending to send that message that I texted to you last time.
You didn't get any response.
Yes, but that doesn't need a response for this. He has his intentions, and they're not what you think they are. But I'm not telling you what they are.
He plans for world domination.
Good, because most times people use it for prank calls.
Yes, this is not for a prank call.
You bought a scroll of Summon Elemental.
Yes. And that's the spell. That's the summon elemental spell out of Tasha's, not elsewhere.
I think it's only in Tasha.
Well, there are other spells like conjure minor elementals. Or
Yeah, I
conjure
know, but
elemental in the PHP and. Other
anyway,
places. I'm just like those are distinct and different spells. Like I'm just asking for clarification.
yeah.
Anyway, so Ved, after having used that scroll, is down to, I think, 3, because he bought 3. He got 1 the first
Right,
day.
you'll have another one by tomorrow.
Yes. And he had messaged the Raven Queen. I got got her response in the text message. He was elated. And Ved has no real intentions for today. I had no real intentions for Ved. Perhaps, I guess he's coming up with, he's rehearsing something in his head.
Okay. How do you guys feel about in-game just cutting ahead like a week?
I'm for it.
Yes, please.
Thankful.
Alright, we'll do that. You've gotten all your scrolls now.
All right.
Alera and Anna have been buried by this time, I believe.
Yeah.
What about
Well, right. Thank you.
what about not only giving the scroll that I had bought for him while I was out to him, but also going to the council to get him?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, we need to
So we need to take care of that. Okay,
Yes,
so we'll take care of that first. So we'll take care of that first.
Can Ved also hand off a scroll of sending to each of the party members?
Yes.
Like, go nod and take it.
And to wear this one.
That is for if we're in some sort of emergency, if we can't contact each other. It's a magical spell that I haven't been able to figure it out myself.
I'm guessing you're. Did I was it mentioned that Alera was your
No.
master?
Well,
Or no, it was mentioned that he was the apprentice of Alera.
yes.
Right.
And you asked him, hey, do you know any alchemy?
And he's like, well,
Yes, but not really.
I know some, but I'm not the master alchemist that Alera was.
And the
It would
annoying
take entire lifetimes, entire spans of my lifespan in order to even...
and the maddening thing is, at least for you, at least if you wanted to actually pursue into that, she didn't leave any trait, or like she didn't keep like a diary or a book or anything like that. Just because of the nature or just because of her nature.
The thing is, Ved was her apprentice because he didn't know what else he would do with his time. He had no other role in
something
society.
really felt a
He just
particular
got out
calling.
of jail when he met you.
Yeah, it's not like you had a particular calling to alchemy.
Hey, Ved, are you handing us these scrolls as soon as we get back?
Ved
Do I know
is-
about sending stones?
But
making our
I'll
product.
say to you,
It wouldn't
it's funny
surprise
that you
me
gave
that
me
that
Well, once-
would be known.
once he
that would
has
be known
all of the
that would be
scrolls,
made
that
aware
would be
to Peltier
at the end of the week.
because of their
Arcana check.
background.
but I wanted to give you my summon elemental.
Yes, so you could come back,
20,
knock on his door,
4.
and hand him.
You're aware of them. You know that they exist.
Okay.
But yeah, his intention.
But you also know that they only work between pairs, so
Yeah.
you'd have to get multiple pairs.
So he also describes the spell to you guys, like knowing what sending is, and
By the way, I'm sorry it's so stinking hot in here.
It's fine. I'm
fine.
I mean, I'm a bit hot, but it's fine.
I'm a little hot, but I'm alright.
I just have the one fan that's in the bedroom, and I don't want to bring it out here and blow all the papers around.
Oh,
and
with that one
that
died
one in the
on
corner I haven't cleaned off in a year.
I wear long
That one
pants
died
all
on
through
you.
the summer.
Yeah, I was
so-
hoping
What?
you guys could
That
have
one
that
died on you.
conversation with Ved.
What, that one right there?
Yeah, that fan.
No, I just haven't cleaned it off in a year.
Not to diminish, or not to.
I just wanted to point that out because I don't know about you guys, but I'm hot.
He says,
It's a bit
Holger
toasty.
kind of brandishing this
Anyway.
scroll.
Don't you have an AC or then storage or something?
No.
Oh, I thought you had an AC.
Yeah,
Only
not to diminish the
Central heat,
gift
no
or
air.
anything,
Mhm.
but there are these
You
magic
did,
items
did
called
Only fans.
stones of sending stones.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna get rocks falling in 5 seconds.
Suddenly, Tiamat swoops down, ignores everything else, and eats dice.
Fuck, peace.
And Carlos and burns down the bar on the way out.
No, she ignores
On
everything else and just goes
principle.
after you.
I'd like to have Carlos.
Have you ever been drawn
Might
and
be
quartered
more-
by a 5-headed
Might
dragon?
be more
Now
prudent
you have.
to have those.
I mean,
Again, not to diminish
really.
the gift.
well, the thing is, you can have a one-way conversation with them, but like,
Oh no, you can have them two-way. I
yes,
can talk into the sending stone that you can reply.
I mean, yes, but what if we need to contact somebody else, or like, if something bad were to happen to say, like,
if we need
us
to
three,
contact Tyr or
and
something.
you are the last one alive, out of all of us, and you need some help. One of us having another stone wouldn't necessarily get you out of that bad situation.
As I understood it, I thought it was for contacting the rest of the party.
It could be. It could be if the situation were to arise, if that were
separated.
necessary. Although,
If we needed to split the party.
yes,
Don't you know?
That was-
You never split the party.
that was I was just figuring in case there was a need. I wasn't thinking so much about what that need might be.
He takes your point and touches a scroll to the brim of his hat.
Just
Kind of sort of. No,
like
just
a feather.
yeah. Like he touched as an acknowledgement.
Oh, he doesn't.
He doesn't like
stick
to
it
slide
in
into
his
the brim.
No, he just
He does
taps.
this.
He taps.
I thought that attaches.
He doesn't
no,
do this.
taps.
He does this.
Yeah.
Also, that
I cut holes in it and start playing it like a flute.
You're crazy.
You play taps on. Anyway,
You roll it up tight. Weirdest blunt I ever hit.
that'd be the
You
most
think you don't play
expensive blunt
D&D?
you ever hit.
I'm willing to wager. Actually, no. Hold on, I'm on a Google.
He's a druid.
Anyway, but yeah, this exchange of the scrolls would be happening once he has all of the scrolls.
That'll be by the end of the week.
Yeah, and so that would be
So
after
first priority will be city council.
Yes.
Yes, although he wanted to hand Ved a scroll that he bought,
Okay.
and he
private.
apparently wanted to have a
yes,
conversation.
in
Yes.
private.
Okay. So I assume the scene is Ved has invited you into his house because he assumes that you just want to talk about your day.
A good assumption.
If it's more along the line of like kind of shooing us out, see at the bar.
Oh,
Yeah, I
No.
wonder, where would Peltier and Dice be?
Yeah, where would
I'd be
you guys
right. I'd be going off to the bar.
well, he wouldn't be shooing you guys out. I would assume that you just all happened to arrive at his door. He wanted to stick around to actually talk with Ved, and you guys just said, "Hey, I'll be there saying we'll be at wherever we are."
Peltier's going to the bar. We're going to Carlos's bar.
Where's Dice going?
Alright.
Probably not that far behind.
Yeah, before the funeral.
Proselytize to the.
So, yeah, before funeral, he would probably go to the bar.
Alright.
Just to kind of help, like, Carlos, no alcohol today. You don't need it. You don't need it.
I
don't need it. You don't need it. You
Also,
definitely don't need it.
Also, I reckon that we're just going to do some small role playing.
Alright, well, we'll take
I don't want. I'm keeping this fairly short.
Okay.
So focuses on you two.
Ved,
I'm just.
in
Silly
exchange,
cat, silly
I
question,
guess you
please.
could say for your scroll of sending, I went out and I had gotten you a summon elemental scroll while I was out. I figured
wow.
you could put some use
Dice.
to it.
On the way.
Summon elemental.
That's right.
What's an
I
elemental?
like me with dinner.
Apparently it's
What's the matter, Gabe?
some sort of creature.
Creatures from the various elemental planes, like you can summon one of fire, water, air, earth. They're basically monsters made of the elements.
The last
So
time he heard the word elemental, that's when he heard that aboleths respawn on the elemental plane of water.
Yeah, but you make an Arcana check.
Gamers never die. They just respawn.
And they're the epic gamers.
What is this again?
Arcana.
Arcana. That
The gamer.
is a 17.
With the name Elemental, you know from your experience that aboleths are not elementals. They may live on the plane of water, but an elemental is a creature literally made of water. An air elemental is basically a living tornado. An earth elemental,
It's a rock man.
give a rock legs and arms. Basically, they are animals whose entire physiology is based around the natural elements.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm sitting at the bar when we get there.
But yeah, I figured you could put some use to it since I know you're a very heavy spellcaster.
Thanks. I'm not so sure what I might use it for, but I'll give it a look over and see what I might be able to do with it. Hopefully it will help us. You didn't have to do this. This is very kind of you. I was looking to get the scrolls of sending for everyone.
Back. I'm not trying to hurt.
Oh, it truly was no expense at all.
Kind
But
of
there
that
was a
same
more
sort of
personal
thumb thing you do
matter
when
that
you're
I
trying to-
needed to ask.
If someone has a call.
Not ask of you, but rather tell you about. Seeing as you and I are now the oldest or most
No.
elder
members of this
party that are currently
see.
adventuring.
Gotcha.
I needed to ask you for some advice because perhaps you would be more familiar with it than I. But I had spent quite a hefty sum on something called the
I have been
Ring
better
of Wish,
with
which is. I hold it out with with a
Oh,
closed
you're
fist.
you're in the.
I'm showing
You're looking at a ring, and it's normal band, but embedded in it are 3 brightly glowing blue diamonds.
I was
Okay, last question
hoping,
was
I was hoping you could tell me something about this.
I'd like to know. I'd
Well-
like to know the people that are paying.
Bed doesn't necessarily know dog shit about
You
spellcasting.
need to be. No.
Well, dog shit about
Driving
magic
lights here.
itself. But he knows how he casts
Spin me a
it.
yarn.
And at some
How much to
point,
say?
How'd you get here? Don't seem like
Ved intends to
Don't seem
learn
native.
the spell Wish, but that doesn't mean he necessarily knows what the spell is
Yeah.
right
The dead
now.
elf and
Oh, yeah, the dead bitch. Sorry, sore subject.
refrain from
I heard that.
to describe it.
That sounds almost miraculous. Almost
But in the case
too
of,
good to be true.
they found me shipwrecked and brought me on. Well, more accurately, a ship found me, and then they found that ship.
Huh.
Oh, so you're a stowaway.
I
Not
can,
just a way more of a they picked me up out.
Ved doesn't really know how to say this,
on
but
another island.
I mean, kind of.
So,
I
Ever
hope
since
to
then,
someday be
helped
able
out
to
with
cast
a
a spell like
tournament,
that.
and there we've been together.
I hear it
to
takes a
work
great
together.
toll on
I
the
found-
body
we
once
found-
you're done with
there
it and you're
we find this
practically
bar,
bending
so
reality at your will.
Yeah,
It does
consider
sound
it
too good to be
gratitude.
true, but I was
Travel
thinking to
with them.
myself,
Grand adventures.
if it's
I'll
true what the
feel
shopkeep
alive.
says and I can wish for truly anything,
Yeah, any kids?
I'm more powerful than I thought
Family?
ever.
Yeah.
No, nothing to mention.
Perhaps it would be
Couple of
wise
messages here
not
and there.
to tell anyone else of this.
I trusted you, Ved. That is why I told you.
You critted.
Yes.
I trust
I'm
your
not.
judgment.
I'm not sure why you
I'll roll
compelled
my
to
crit
tell
by
me
chance.
about this.
I would say you probably noticed a wedding
Not
ring
that-
as well.
Means much
Because
to
Carlos
me.
is wearing a wedding band.
I was
He
hoping.
just curiosity just taps it. And that's what.
I've known you since you guys found me in the jungle. You guys
Maybe
practically
full
gave me a new
promise,
life.
you-
I never told you guys that, but I appreciate you more than you know. I trust your
I'm
judgment.
good at lying. You know.
I guess the
Ved died of dawes.
the answer you could get would be
Ink Eyes is very
Really
grateful for the
know
new
this.
life that he has found.
yes, Ved,
Just curious.
and if
Sits. Yeah, he sits
If-
next to you.
Ved's heart was still
Are you
beating,
talking about the dice or are you talking about sitting next to dice? Because
Captain
Carlos
Carlos.
is sitting.
He's the dead one.
yes,
But in front of him.
he's almost dead.
Presumably, if Dice is sitting at the bar.
Almost only counts as
Yeah,
horseshoes and hand
yeah, sure.
grenades.
Yeah. Dice is not sitting at the
Well,
bar.
sitting
Anyway.
sitting him or sitting right next to him.
That's beside the
right
point.
beside him, just because I know that it would piss him off.
Dice is being pissed. He's more just
Fucker.
undead. You don't actually see that.
So you say it takes a big toll on you, saps you of your strength, and leaves you
What have you
exhausted
pulled?
for days on end.
Gotta be careful.
Yes,
Yes.
so I've heard.
I would say save it for, well,
I don't think.
the truest desires of your heart, or
I've never been.
Can't sow your wild out.
major situations that we might need to
aspect of
resolve
life never
immediately,
too much
but could
Have a
still be
second
able to walk out of.
No.
See,
Somebody
Left too many
with
bodies.
somebody able to carry you out of
attached to someone like that ever
with all
again.
that armor on.
I see. Well, I won't take up too much of your time
have
because I
one.
know that we have a meeting to go for the council today over that shop.
Okay.
But for now,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll leave you to it.
Kidding.
Yeah, like
Sorry to hear
if we
that.
were in
These things happen. I died.
Any kids?
oh,
I believe I just said
if a dragon were say to come by
I caught the wife and I
in the
think that's
middle of
too far.
our travels and threaten to swallow all of us,
Well, hey,
maybe
she
that would be an
did.
appropriate time to wish it away. I don't know.
Just
it's been 12 years.
you get the joke. You get the joke. Your character doesn't get the joke,
I'm
but
not holding my breath.
Ved doesn't
Will that even
know.
affect
But in the four instance, just in an absolute dire situation, that might be the appropriate time to use
Dice
wish.
just-
Or
He's
if
holding
there's
the-
something that
okay,
you truly want,
He's just
or think that you can get out of that wish spell.
Ink Eyes is taking a very long time to think this over. He's not going to use it this session.
Also, if you happen to use it sometime, I'd like to watch it,
Don't
cause
think so.
you know, I'd like to be able to work on
Alright, Carlos just looking
casting
to
a
you
spell
for
like
dice.
that.
Well, I invite you to tag along.
Pick my poison.
You're talking about Carlos? Nods.
I'm
Carlos,
all over you like a
slide
bad
right nod.
rash.
Good back.
Well,
And he is
I will
bringing
leave you
back
to it, Ben.
a shot
Okay.
of liquid, black,
That is essentially it.
and
Okay.
reeks of alcohol.
How much do I owe you? Or how much do I owe you?
On the house, laddie. I just served with dragon
Oh,
hearts.
you spoil me.
What you doing now?
Snape kills Dumbledore.
I'm going to get a con save.
Undead.
You gotta make a con save either way.
I don't need to.
He doesn't succumb to poison.
I don't eat.
It's not poison.
I don't eat.
Okay.
Is the thing.
Alcohol
it
still
doesn't-
fucks you up.
No, it doesn't process.
Yes.
'Cause, you know,
can't get
I'm
into your
undead.
bloodstream
Oh, God
if
damn
you
it.
don't have blood. It can't get into your bloodstream if you
Carlos
don't
just-
have blood.
He just looks at Dice and Dice says,
Wait, did Carlos try to give him
Dragon Heart.
Dragon Heart Kingfisher blood?
And it didn't work. Effects were nullified.
I wonder if the Gargle Blaster would have. Probably not.
One will never know because Lyra took that recipe to her to the grave.
Yeah,
And Carlos forgot how to make it.
intentionally. Anyway,
No, I mind wiped him, remember?
Pretty much.
anyway, were you? While they're having their conversation,
Yeah, we're digging around.
what do you do?
I am going to wait near the city hall and the approach of
Ta-da.
these guys for the
Yeah, they said-
decision of Ved coming to own the shop.
And Carlos was just
Making the case.
Carlos is
Yes,
just
making the case.
sad.
That is what I'm
Up to
doing.
a drinking challenge.
Carlos
Oh,
just
I thought we were coming around
pulls
to
out
make the case for
3
Ben
bottles of
to
Dragon
inherit
Hearts.
the shop or whatever.
Well, as you approach,
Well, I don't know if the Godfather will let you.
They just look over at Dice and Dice is just fuck. Dice is just
I want to see him suffer, but I can't let Carlos suffer.
guess.
Dice is looking over like this is.
as you approach the city hall, a couple of guards stop you. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm here for the
Dice just looks over as like
decision
one thing we
making
gotta establish,
with
Carlos is no longer
the
owned by
division
alcohol.
of
he has
Alara's
immunity
estate.
to alcohol.
yes, with the division
So
of
he
the
can slam
Laird's
at Dragon
estate
Hearts like
upon
they're-
Yeah, but
Ved the lizard
the
folk.
whole thing is like
I know.
Ah,
That's
I
like
see.
Dice is like
I believe they're in
And that's
session
just-
right now, actually, and that's one of the topics going to be brought up. Unfortunately, we can't let anybody actually into the chambers, but if you'd like, you can wait out here. They should be done within the next couple of hours, and then we'll know the answer.
rebel against the
Absolutely.
bureaucracy.
You care for
Fuck
a game
the
of
system.
dice, Mr. Gardman?
Carlos has an idea.
He looks at his buddy. Fine, I got it.
Carlos is going.
What kind of
Be
dice?
right back.
Here, hold my beer.
Sparkle.
What's that?
It's like where you have a bunch of D6s, and every time it lands on one, you take a certain 100 points, and you have to
The
reach a
shop.
certain limit without going over. It's like
Clear.
blackjack, but dice.
Clear.
If you go over,
FTB.
you bust.
Oh, okay.
The
closer you get to it,
alcohol.
Every time you get a certain amount on a die, you put that die aside, and you use the remaining die to try to get closer to the goal. And you can place bets on it and stuff like that. I was hoping to
Holy water.
have the guard win so I could give him a little bit of money.
He looks to the other guard. The other guard's like, "It's fine, I got it. Just make sure you don't pay attention. Will do." What happened here?
I made him do a shot of holy water without realizing it.
Wait, what?
He was like, his thing was getting cocky because Dragon Heart didn't affect him. So I was like, Carlos was like, hold my beer. Hold my beer. Made back, basically, actually just mix fucking tequila and holy water.
Wait,
and just
you gave him holy water?
I gave him holy water.
He's gonna fucking die.
I only give him a shot worth. He can survive that.
Oh my god.
But enough to go.
I gotta roll anything?
It has silver in it.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
This is bad. This is really bad. A nat 1.
Okay, I killed him.
Fuck. Drank.
I am dead.
Quick cut back to Carlos's bar as Peltier passes out.
Okay,
No, just stone cold, just emotion.
Carlos
dead.
Body's still warm.
Give him a push.
That's it. I gotta go home and buy Oblivion on
Missing a
Steam
finger.
again.
He just
Again?
puts her in dice.
Yeah, well, I gotta buy Oblivion again.
Dice
I bought
just
it
sweep
three
him under
times
the rug.
already. Well,
Dice is just.
Oh.
Oh my god!
And he's sitting there going, I know I can't spare the dying. That ain't gonna work.
Wait, so Piltier's actually dead?
No,
No, fuck no.
No,
wish
that's
it's
not
not-
clean.
that's more heavily stunned.
No.
Paralyzed.
Done.
You gave him holy water?
Carlos is not the brightest bulb in the box at times.
Now he's gonna have a holy shit.
holy water.
Come on, man.
Holy shit.
After a few minutes of
Holy
after a few minutes of you guys panicking, Peltier blinks.
Hold on, I have one thing. Hold on, I have one thing for him to do, and I gotta confirm my
Oh
stuff.
my god. We got so sidetracked from you guys.
Blinks
Lesser
like
restoration
Hulk
from dice.
Yes.
Lesser restoration.
He blinks. Once.
And then dice just and Carlos just as a result I wanted.
Anyway,
Fair. Fair cop.
so you start playing a game of
slowing
dice
down the
with one of the
recipe.
guards.
Yes.
1 part tequila, 2 part holy water.
In case you need to make shithead shut up.
I'm guessing it's sleight of hand.
For good dice rolls, just make a general dex roll.
your throat and you need to. Oh.
I'm guessing that Ved's on his way. Like, I'm not sure.
19.
We can say that, yeah.
Okay.
A split second in your brain when you just went.
He rolled
"Man."
a 15, so let's see here.
Wait, do you have like worms in your like? Do you,
I'm
are
trying
you,
to figure
like,
this out because I didn't think about this.
Like I honestly, you probably should check that. Like just wake.
I've only been dead for like a day.
Roll
You can wake up and you're like maggots infested in your skin.
Alright.
4. You got 4d6 out of that roll,
I said you're the gun's trigger. You're just a
46.
blue skeleton puppet.
as did he.
Ooh.
Grim Fandango.
So if we had 4,000. That's 4d6. That's pretty good. We're
You're
both high
pretty good.
rollers today, aren't we?
Yeah, I used to frequent the casinos back in my day.
Until they stop letting me come in.
But then the casino closed down. Too many reports about cheaters and people
And halflings.
breaking the bank.
And some man named Carlos who kept stealing them, who kept breaking the bank and stealing the
A
alcohol.
gambler gone guard, huh? You don't hear about that every day.
And halfling
Well,
divination
it had to happen.
Wow, that's
believe-
Now
rough.
pay the bills.
Well,
Well, I
let's roll
believe
again, shall
the
we?
idea
Sure.
dice
Just
is to
roll d6.
Alright.
wade through the bureaucracy.
6.
5.
How long are Bolts here going to be out for the
I
lights?
win.
You said only a few minutes.
Grendel.
Grendel.
A little bit later, you
6'5"
spot as you're
Grendel.
getting ready to roll again. You said you were on the way there too.
Yes, I mean, like, if this is something that
Here comes Ved with Blinky on the leash.
that concerns Ved, like, he should probably
I think it'd
do
also
that.
be prudent if we all actually met up. And, which is why I mentioned to him, like, hey, I believe the idea was to interface with the bureaucracy at some point
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys are definitely aware.
Here comes Ved with Blinky on a leash, and Blinky's trying to pull
today.
away,
Yeah,
all
that's what I was
excited.
trying to mention to-
Work.
Well, you challenge Carlos with his drink making capabilities.
And the other guard is like, "Oh, there's
That's cheating.
there's the lizard in question."
And the cheater.
Turns his bucket around, it's the Doge.
Again, that'd be like feeding you poison.
The Doge
He's
face.
done that though. He had literally given people
Turns it
poison
around
of
again, and it's
paralyzation
normal.
and his alcohol to ink on it just to fuck with him.
Again, yeah, that'd be like cheating.
It's
I'm assuming by the time he gets there, we're going to head in.
Again, I think the idea is that
You were told that you can't because they're already in session. You have to wait for them to come
Oh,
out.
okay. So
And
Bud is
also-
waiting with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You come up with Blinky, and he's playing a game of dice with one of the guards,
Yeah.
while the other guard is
I
actually
guess
doing his
I'm-
job.
I would say at some point Dice would stand up and go with Voltaire to rendezvous. Cause they are aware of like
You have to kind of
stands up. Crack!
Dice just
out for the distance. You guys hear this loud.
Sounds like a gunshot.
Krakatoa.
like, we know that what that is.
I sure hope Carlos wasn't involved in that.
Well, while we're young.
Said the dead guy.
Ooh, that reminds me of
I see, said the blind man.
Fun Cotton. Yeah, that thing that Alara made.
Mm.
Fun Cotton.
Fun.
Gun cotton.
Gun Cotton.
Well, nitrocellulose.
About 20 minutes later, you guys approach and see Ved there watching a game of dice between between Ink Eyes and one of the guards, and it looks like Ink Eyes is winning.
Dice just walks over.
But at least that's what you infer anyway. You have no idea what game they're playing.
As he's playing, he just can you hear that low sabotage in the background as Dice approaches and just gets on top of the power, switches to Power Wolf, and then behind him, in the name of God, dun 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 dun, in the name of God, dun 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 dun.
6. You not even listen to the rest of that song? You just heard the beginning of it?
Oh my god.
It's the only part I remember.
I didn't want this card
Like,
to
I have
lose.
heard it a couple times. It's just that's the only part I like burned in my brain.
I didn't place any bet on it.
My name, Jack.
We're playing for fun.
I'm not a huge fan of the song. I like. It's weird. I'm not a huge person for
Power metal.
Can we
Yeah, that's
can we
what Power
please
Mode is like.
not
Yes.
no shit posting or anything?
I'm not.
No, we're not
I'm
shit
posting.
Yeah, they're just talking about the music itself.
discussing music.
Okay, I was just going to say please don't.
Yeah, we're not
please don't
playing.
play.
We're not playing Higher Than Heaven. I'm not accidentally playing the fucking.
Accidentally in massive air quotes.
Oh no! We were playing Magic earlier, and I accidentally queued up one of the entire albums for Powerwolf without noticing.
Anyway.
But you know, like it's.
So yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
you see if you
like
approach
church music, that
the
makes
city hall.
Not church music, but you know what I mean.
this
Like
is going to be
very much the praise the God.
It's
That's
pretty
like,
big. It's
not my
pretty
taste.
big. Sort of marble building, not quite as big as the palace, but still big enough.
Praise the Lord.
Who else wants to deal 14? Or who else wants to sign 14 different things saying that I am who I am?
I do.
I do.
Dice just walks up behind
You
you.
fucking
You mind giving some of that? You mind giving some of that to the church?
Huh?
Some of what?
Paladin intensifies. Eyes glow.
Stairs and holy
gambling.
man.
You're gambling in the presence of a holy man.
I'll give as much as I want to
relax.
who I want.
Oh, relax, priest. He'll tithe when he feels like it.
Now stop breathing down my neck, you heathen.
He'll give.
Did you actually bonk me?
No.
Oh, if you went like that, I thought you were actually gonna bonk me.
No, he did that.
Oh,
No, he did
relax,
that cat
priest.
thing where they swipe at you
He's
with a
done his
ball.
tithing for this month.
You ever see guys do that? They're like.
Also, can you leave him with any money to feed his family by chance? Holy sh!
Yeah, he looks like he's doing well enough. You don't know me.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure you just took him.
I'm pretty sure. Problem.
I'm pretty sure you just took his retirement fund.
Like
You
he,
went from vodka.
Dice is trying to evidently be joking. He's like,
I'm pretty sure you just. took
Hey,
his retirement
buddy,
fund.
relax. We're just playing for funsies.
Hey guys,
Are you sure?
Relax, Godfather.
It's
He's
just
done his
for
tithes.
funsies.
He's doing things.
And guys just gives a chuckle and looks away.
It's about this time the doors open.
swings out, clocks Dice in the face.
Someone help the chicken.
Please, make sure you pay some of that for. Well, he just took 10 points of door damage.
No, it's rocking it off into space.
Looks like Dice is blasting off again.
Well, while you're alive.
Come all the way back.
No, that
around like
doesn't.
a meteor.
No, that doesn't happen. You hear the doors open and step out of the way as some bureaucrats come out. They're like, "Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me." A few of them come out. Don't recognize any of them. One looks like.
One looks like Gollum.
One looks to you. This would be, even though this is where the royal family lives. There's also still a city mayor. It's Ved, right?
Yes, that's me.
Walks over to you, holds out a hand. Nice to finally meet you. Actually, pressure.
Likewise.
You
I
couldn't meet the master.
yes.
Sorry, sore subject.
Dice is just.
God damn it. About that.
It could be sorcerer.
He ignores you. I understand that you were apprenticed to Miss Alara.
Yes, I was.
Well, I didn't want to have to say this regretfully, but she didn't exactly leave a will behind, so
What's a will?
it's like
Oh, there's a will. Where there's a will, there's a way.
a wit,
well, sort of, yes. But a will is a legal document basically saying if anything were to happen to me,
In case the
That-
bitch croaked, here's what
Yes.
to do with her possessions.
Ved, to explain out of character, has never heard of a will outside of like a verbal.
Like I have a will to
contract.
do something.
the mayor turns to you when you say that. Turns back to Ved. Is he always like that?
Who?
Him.
Yeah, he wears clothes all the time.
Yes, he wears clothes all the time. That's what he.
he's
Not surprising coming from a lewd.
we'll say
I choose when to mince.
ignorant of others' feelings.
I choose when to mince my words.
Simply put, a will is a legal document basically describing the events that should happen in case the person in question dies or is otherwise unfit to continue.
Oh, so what they will to happen.
Yes, such as possessions going to a particular person.
Mm.
In this case, she didn't have one.
So it goes to the state.
Doesn't
yes.
a will form an estate?
Damn it.
However,
God
there
damn
is
you.
a possibility that if you did want Ved, at the end of the month, we will be holding an auction to sell it off. If you wanted to, you could place a bid on the building, and should you win, it would be yours to do with as you please.
Here's my question. What happens to the possessions inside? Do they go with the estate?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's yours, but you have to buy it back. It'll be funny.
Essentially, yes.
He says it in game.
Luckily.
I'm saying that. Peltier says that.
Yes.
Shit.
Sir, may I ask, who would be the rule and authority over this?
That would be me.
Okay. Then may I bring one thing to your attention?
What's that?
It is known that Alara and her group of fellow adventurers have done a great many things for this city, is it not? Including slaying
call it
the
a
one
favor.
who slaying the tall creature that was described to me.
As well as the king's murderer, yes.
Yes. Would it not seem prudent?
I
for
think you owe her
some-
one.
For someone to be paid back in a sense to this party as one of the more identifiable members, and definitely one of the
And
cruxes
Bed
of it.
is booping
one of the-
Blinky as you say this.
one of the crux members of the group.
Boo.
Perhaps for once, the city take a little bit of sympathy with him in his grieving time, and not make him go through this process that would unnecessarily cause some pain.
Make a persuasion
No,
check
no,
with
you don't
advantage.
understand. That would cost them money.
It would also cost them money to hold an auction.
No, rather,
Whenever he-
they'd be losing money.
Yes.
Whenever he says that,
But they also could lose money
You
on
what?
an auction.
I say, I stand
they
up
got the
and
place for
cut
free.
the game short with the guard. I stand up and I say, "Well said, Dice. And if the price can't be made on the bid, then I'll buy it here and now."
If the price is rice, I got plenty.
What was it?
So did they deal with these two bastards?
Oh god, what was it?
High roll 11.
We go back into session tomorrow for different topics, but I'll bring it up. I'll be perfectly honest, I hadn't considered that. I suppose
you
that's
owe
just
them
me.
one.
But I will bring it up, and if they supersede, well, I do have authority.
Okay.
What was your name, sir?
Shit.
That was just how the DM realizing he fucked up.
It doesn't. I just would want to know.
Mayor Halvard.
Okay, Mayor Halbert.
No relation. No relation.
Wait.
No relation.
Wait.
Halvard is his last name.
His full name is Torvald Halvard.
Do you hear, Lynn? What?
Please.
What?
Linus Torvald. It's the guy that created Linux.
Yes.
And
I know who Halvard is.
I was going to name this character. One of the possible names was Torvald.
God damn it.
God fucking damn it!
Pure coincidence, I swear to God.
No, we scripted it ahead of time. Barry, don't cut this out.
Anyway.
And Barry, how is Mary? How is the love life going?
Oh yeah.
So anyway, how's your sex life?
Do you?
Barry's sitting on the couch at the top of my
Barry's trying to
screen. She
speak,
left me a week ago.
I apologize, Dan. I closed that.
Do you remember how long we're going to be out of town for? Because I would like to make sure that I would be able to be back, or at least able to participate in this auction.
Are you asking me, guys?
Yes.
Well, Rivertail's going to be coming to get you at the end of the week. You weren't exactly told how long you'll be gone. Probably won't be more than a couple of days.
You said
I thought we were going off into an island.
You are, yeah, but that's more for just the facility tour, the welcome tour.
and also
all that.
teleport into the hell of a thing.
to deal with it, or come on, you have to rationalize how long it'll take to do orientation and fill out the paperwork and sign your W-4.
But the mayor did just say
Those are tax forms.
the mayor did just say that tomorrow when they go back into session for other different topics, he didn't go into detail which ones, he'll bring it up, and if they say no, he'll be like, well, fuck you, I'm the mayor, I can do what I can say yes.
You also gotta send your WD-40s.
That was one.
No.
That's
Well,
an
if you're a hit.
aerosol.
no, it's lubricant.
Yes.
It's an aerosolated lubricant.
Yes.
Yeah, I would just,
If it seems reasonable that Ved should be back, then okay.
if...
Well, you won't be leaving for about another 3 or 4 days.
Oh yeah. So we haven't come to the full end of the week.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. So I'm getting my timeline wrong.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. And if for some reason I can't be back in time for that auction and that auction happens to go on, can I bid?
Then we'll burn the place down.
Can I call it in?
Relax, priest.
So you want a place like a early
I have a
bid?
scroll of sending.
Oh. His eyes go wide. He's like, wait. The last time somebody used that spell on me was to ask me if my toilet was running.
No, this wouldn't be a prank. I'm not
Oh, thank God.
funny minded.
Oh,
See-
thank erroneous.
I'm not joking. Like, if I gotta put in a bid in order to participate, then if I'm not there, it'd be the only way for me to be there.
That could work, and thank erroneous, it's not going to be a prank.
May I make a suggestion?
What?
Run.
Why don't you hand him the spell scrolling, or hand him the spell, or hand him the scroll,
Oh yeah.
and at the end of the auction, he sends you a message of the highest bid, and if you can counter that with something higher,
Yes.
then you win.
Yeah. Unless they decide to bid higher than that.
Well, you're not going to be able to know what the highest bid is
Let me
without
ask
at
you
least
this.
two
That's
uses-
right.
without at
Let me
least
ask you
two
this. You
uses.
said that you were leaving town at the end of the week for another thing?
Yes.
I'll let you know what happens in there tomorrow.
Okay. Alright. Hey, thanks.
Chances are I may have to, pull rank, but we'll see what happens.
Just saying, I think you owe him.
Who are you?
Friend of the family.
A new associate. The moment you said the dice just cuts off, just a new associate.
New money.
Any chance I can
Dead
do a
money.
persuasion?
Still debating.
For...
Dead money.
I think you owe him.
But he's already
I
convinced.
think you owe him a favor.
Yes.
No, he's already basically said, I'm going to do you this favor.
Yes.
I'm gonna do you this favor.
That's how you ruin this. Literally, like, you pissed him off in the. No, I'm not going to do it for you.
No, I'm not going to do this.
And then, and then, beep, beep, beep.
Like,
And then he does that sending sound. I need you to take a hit on that guy.
Crack of the rifle. Why have my brain on the floor?
I need him dead.
I need
Really dead.
Like
I
he's
need
already dead.
I need him dead. I need his family dead. I need his bank teller dead.
I need him double dead.
I need his lawyer quadruple dead.
I need his love
lawyers.
what?
dead.
I need his cat
I need him
skin.
swimming with the fishes. I need him 6 feet
Wait,
under.
what are we saying about cats?
But whatever you do, if he has a dog, do not hurt the dog. I will
That's how you get a
lift
John
up
Wick.
the dog.
That's how you get a John Wick.
I'll take the dog.
You shouldn't have murdered my dog.
Well,
That's a big Keanu Chungus moment.
Anyway,
Wholesome one.
back to this.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
Certainly.
Yeah.
The guard looks at you. Thanks for the game. That was fun.
You're welcome. Figured I would give you a break from your guard duties for about 5 minutes.
And Dice
More,
is just
more like 20
say
minutes.
that in front of his boss. He's supposed to be on duty, not working and playing gambling.
It's okay. It's me.
Like Dice is the back of the head going,
Hmm.
"You doomed this man to unemployment."
He just got this man fired.
He's just a boy.
I would assume that from the things we've done that me and Ved carry some weight.
I would.
A tiny bit.
I also think just. I mean, like, you guys were just playing dice. Like, that doesn't mean you were necessarily gambling on it unless you had money down on the ground.
And not necessarily not paying attention.
Plus, you could play a game and do your job at the same time.
Also, there's another guard there. Like,
Yeah. Anyway,
Johnson, on your
with that all said and done, what you doing?
If they're gonna, or if that's the end of our interaction with the mayor,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap him real quick.
Yes.
tap him.
Got a silly question for you.
I may have a not so silly answer.
Got any work?
What kind of work are you looking for?
Call it freelancing.
Well, I do know about some baton twirlers.
What?
You can find a job board
They can't
at
really land.
Tom and Joe's. Every other day, there's usually something posted there for, such as rat killing, a bodyguard for any wannabe adventurers, guides, that sort of thing. Although
I know how the last one of those went.
I was just about to say, I didn't hear very good things about the last one. Play it where it lands.
Play it where it lies, but
Who kicked it?
You did it.
No.
play it where it
No,
lies.
those were not balanced.
You did it.
Anyway,
Plot twist. You guys.
Basically, so
You're sus.
all I can say
You're
is go to
sus.
the job board and
Everybody's
take your pick
sus.
whichever one catches your fancy.
Gotcha, bureaucrat. See you later.
oh wait.
Holy cow! It's one.
Freelancer. Oh, there's a barber position open.
Alright, I'm just going to take a little bit off the top and you scalp them.
Get
Torn like a sheep.
Get it? Because barbers would lance people's boils during the bubonic plague.
Yes, they would.
had razors. And they wouldn't wash the fucking razors because they didn't know germ theory. Germ theory didn't exist yet.
I have a theory about germ. That's about it.
Not even. It's in my asthma. It's a stench.
It's God.
Yes,
Well,
it is
I'm
divine
willing to.
tendency.
So after that, I'm willing to time skip.
Yes.
Or at least
Yeah,
to the
we'll
funeral.
skip the next couple of days to,
One next day we find out about the whole what's happening with the house or what's happening to the shop.
oh yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for giving me, thanks, I got mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
The next day goes by, at about 3 in the afternoon, Ved, there's a knock on your door. Alright!
Just fucker.
Hey, no playing tricks, Blinky.
Shia LaBeouf.
Door opens and there's the mayor now holding a Rottweiler-sized blink dog that's just slobbering all over him.
Down, Blinky.
I did not expect this when I woke up this morning. Back to you. I'm sorry, do you have a towel?
No.
Gust.
That works.
Air dried dog.
Just air dry the spittle.
air dried.
Sorry, Ed, I didn't expect to get sloppy kiss from a
Oh, wait, he knew. Wait, did he
Yeah,
know?
Control water.
No.
Or shape water.
prestidigitation.
I got rid of chill touch. So yeah, he could actually shape water all of the saliva off
Accidentally
his
removes
face.
all the bureaucrat's blood.
Yes. That's a vaccine.
If he was a blood cleric, maybe.
It's a bureaucrat.
Bureaucrat.
Oh,
It's out of the town already, bug.
I could wish to be a mayor.
If he was a blood hunter, too. Because I've seen blood hunters literally pull the alcohol out of people's blood. It's like, dude, not cool. What? It cured your hangover? Yeah, but still, not cool, man.
Now I'm sober.
I mean, thing is,
A hangover is just dehydration.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, best way to clear a hangover is to more alcohol.
No, it's
Anyway, you used what was it, control water or shape water to get rid of the slobber?
Yes. He just whoosh. He just waves his hands.
Thanks. Sorry, I didn't expect to get sloppy kissed by a dog when I woke up this morning. Bark, bark.
expect the unexpected.
Anyway, how's your day going?
I've been up for 7 hours.
Expecting you, motherfucker.
You got to sleep in. We just ended our current session.
Oh, great.
I brought the fact that you should be entitled to the building based on your deeds to the city.
Yeah, the association.
You weren't. You're not there.
Yes.
They tried to say no, but basically I pulled rank and said, no, he deserves this for everything he's done.
Oh, man.
So he hands you a piece of paper and a key.
Like, he takes this, like, he doesn't take it with trepidation, but, like, like, he's kind of sad that he's taking these things. You realize, like, he didn't want Alara to die ever. Especially in this manner. Yes. Hey.
By the way,
Yeah,
you still hear that word sometimes when you sleep.
Yes. Yeah.
It's kind of unsettling.
Yes, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Thing is, Lara would have it here for that.
Bonk! Dead.
Dying.
Oh no, she can. Or that one spell that would.
Sleepy time tea.
Well, I was gonna say basically force you to forget him the same way that he doesn't remember that.
Yeah, that alter the mind spell.
Yes, but he doesn't want to be rid of this memory. It is.
Of course, you can always do it against your will of modify memory.
Yes.
But
Anyway.
anyway, you're handed the deed to the building and the key.
Thanks. Yeah, I guess I better contact my landlord and get them moving in. Thank you. This really does mean a lot.
Considering, as your friend said yesterday, that you did help the murder of the previous king, plus everything else that you've done for the city, such as bringing back those children.
Yeah, I'm protecting that kid who first saw the thing in the.
And stopping at regicide.
Yes. But anyway, I don't think I could ever replace the alchemist that we lost in Alara. Even though I was her apprentice.
Nobody can ever really replace anybody. No.
Yes.
Because we're all different.
Yes, I just meant, like,
I'm not my predecessor. My successor won't be me.
Yes. I'm
The young king, when he grows up, he's not going to be like his father.
Yes, I mean that. Well, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but lizard folk like me don't live as long as elves do. I could not even hope to accumulate.
I'm a human. I don't live as long as elves do either.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Though sometimes we get lucky. My granddad lived to be 140.
Wow.
Holy cow, that's old.
Is that even living at that point, though? At that point, you're literally just in bed every day.
What? Chocolates?
Oh, yeah.
remember when chocolate was
Speaking of
invented.
age, I happen to hear that there is a guy in Angel Spires who might be older than he purports to be. I can't remember who he is.
Oh, yeah, you've heard the rumors about the king, too.
Yeah.
No, I've heard different stories about that. Some say that he found some kind of magic water that keeps him alive. Some say it's a gift from the gods. I can't say for myself. I've never met him. I can only reiterate rumors that I've heard.
I assure you he's probably a nice guy.
And the gods just blessed him because he was.
You did meet him.
Yes.
It was a
He's
while-
not going to imply that he.
It was a good while ago.
Yes.
Anyway.
I certainly hope he is, if he truly has lived as long as he purports to have lived.
Yeah, well, I mean, how long has Angel Spires been around?
Pretty much. Ooh.
Since the dawn of time.
How long has it been in prosperity for?
Well. I'd say pretty much the same as the rest of civilization, so pushing 1,600 years.
So he can't be that bad of an influence on it, can he?
I imagine not. It's only certainly better than the story of, say, the Aboleth that used to rule.
The double stacked pencil. And Ben just has a little conniption, just.
You know that gif with Robert Downey Jr., eyes go wide, internal screaming? It's that, I imagine.
Oh, the Aboleth lost the only person it could ever talk to. I just had that realization. It's not forever alone.
Pity.
Good.
Fuck.
No, technically it's not alone because it also got crystallized with a troglodyte.
That's right. We all forgot about that.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut
Not
the
a
fuck up.
fucking word.
It's like, hey, girl, what? I was just wondering, if you were a girl, what would your name be? I don't know, Sally?
Sally Sassby.
You did take a second to appreciate that.
It's your girl, more like the girl.
The baby.
No, it's literally, it's
The baby.
D8 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Anyway, I just he continues. Anyway, I just came by to let you know that and hand those off to you. I have other matters to attend to.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for everything you've done for us. You deserve this.
Thank you.
And with that, he gives a little tip of his hat and walks off.
Hallucinates, he deserves this traitor.
Got the DSL?
Yes, sir.
Good. That's one less loose end.
Roach.
Speaking of the
Bruh.
sands,
Bro.
I need to arrange for a trip after I move into my new house.
Bart?
Ved, I assume, like, in the amount of time that he has between then and whenever he's going to be called back, is going to essentially, put in his notice to his landlord, hey, I'm gonna be moving out now.
You can't do that, we have a lease.
I have a sudden windfall of property.
Alright.
You have a 30-year lease.
As you're doing that.
lease, Jesus Christ.
I'm
Well,
subletting.
Well-
I'm subletting.
Go get 30 years worth of rent right now.
We'll say that you hand that into him by the end of the day. He,
I'm calling JG Wentworth.
by handing it to him, I mean mail it off.
877 cash now.
My money and I need it now.
My money and I need it now.
I have a structured settlement, but I need cash now.
Call JG Wentworth.
877 cash now.
Carlos hears a marching band going by and singing that. So he's like, what are they doing?
What is a structured settlement?
Financing jargon.
Yes, I know what a structured settlement is, but Ved most certainly does not.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, by the end of the day, you would have, mailed that letter off.
Oh, he's not in town? I can't just see him?
Well,
I mean, we could presume that the meeting happens. I don't know.
yeah, we'll do that then.
Okay.
He's like, all right, kind of sorry to see you leave, but congratulations.
Thanks. Not necessarily something I terribly wish to be congratulated upon, but yeah, I guess. Hope you have a wonderful tenant who replaces me. It's been great.
Yeah,
It's been adequate.
yes, it has. Good luck.
Thanks.
Shall we cut forward to...
We indeed shall cut forward to the next day at the cemetery
Use more jump cuts.
as Alara and Anna are being laid to rest.
I assume Ved's there.
You're all there.
Yes.
I mean, you can choose to be there if you want to or not. It's up to you.
I'll
I
be
am
with them,
most certainly
if only
there.
for the sake of it.
I am most certainly there.
Yes. Let me guess.
I'm not going to bother
Black
pointing out. I'm just going to say,
Oh, yeah, Filipino.
cloak- Let me guess. It's one of those black cloak occasions.
This
Ved is already
Carlos will
wearing
not
one.
attend the funeral.
okay.
Carlos will not. And he cannot. He does not do funerals. He cannot.
Raj does not do funerals.
That's funny because Ink Eyes was thinking, what would Carlos be thinking now if he were here?
I said he will make it a notion
I
to
need a
show up
drink.
after they bury the coffin. Like he will show up after that fact.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be there when they actually lower it down and everything. He'll show up once a lot of it disperses.
And I think Ved,
Dice roll attack.
during some of these things, would be like just pulling some sort of like esoteric, like jungle ritual type thing, sort of sending off.
He's got incense. He's got shrunken skulls. He's got flower wreaths.
Not that
No.
extreme, but like sort of a sort of a dance. And you know what? Actually, he would, since he has his magic, I bet he would do like some sort of almost. He's not a dancer, but like imagine an interpretive dance, but with shape water, as in like he
It's funny because it's raining.
yes. So he's essentially bending some of the rain as he's doing this.
Look out, we got a waterbender here.
And yeah, he's essentially he is essentially kind of doing a sending off of his own in addition to anything that is going on. He might say words if he's called upon to do so. I didn't come up with any beforehand. I probably should have, but
That's alright.
Ink Eyes just has his bucket at his side and his head bowed, his eyes closed.
Dave pretty much does the same. He kind of he doesn't try to get up and speak or anything. He kind of just stands up to the side and is quiet. Once they are lowered and buried, he is going to make a notion to kind of just go over there and pull out his broken sword and kind of just utter a prayer in Draconic for
You don't
each of
get
them.
to see it often, but for the first time in a while, you see Ink Eyes' dark black fur on his head.
Yeah. And the Dice does not care. He is too.
He has a bad case of bucket fur.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Dice is going to like utter a basic prayer and kind of like maybe we're even between what
And
your
it's starting to
souls and
smell
maybe
like
go by
wet
the
cat.
afterlife peacefully. Too late. Yes, we know. So there's just he just kind of just hold his broken sword out and kind of just do that for a couple seconds. After the majority of people disperse a little bit, Carlos is going to kind of just walk up. He's literally just going to be holding 2 bottles of Dragon Hearts, and he literally just one at a time just
pour one out.
pour
I have
one
to-
out for the homies.
I half expected you to
What a
do a
waste
Stone
of
Cold
booze.
Steve Austin and just
No, he's literally just going to just hide out the highest dollar fucking Dragon Heart, and just pour one out for the homies, 1 bottle for each, and then just cork them and set the bottles on their tombstones.
one for Anna, one for Alaire.
Sweet death.
He knew it's not going to really partake in drinks like that, but it's still
from
for him. That's his way of saying goodbye.
What a terrible fate.
What a shame. What a rotten way to
That
die.
was a terrible fate, haven't you?
Yes, it did.
So
Because after that, Carlos is just going to walk off.
Carlos?
Carlos just
Oh, Carlos shows up and does that later.
he shows up after they've been buried and people disperse, does that, and then fucks off. He's like, funerals, no.
oh yeah, did the cleric happen to do some things like Halloween or anything?
Like what?
Like Halloween? HAL.
Cast Hallow on the body.
What's that new?
Like they know various spells that might prevent.
Basically, to make sure that they don't
Dead from
become a
rising
zombie.
again.
Undeath.
Reanimation.
Yes, like
Well,
I remember we had.
they want to cast Gentle Repulse to keep them from decaying right away.
Yes, I meant like. I remember we got a cleric or somebody to cast Speak with Dead on the king. So
Speaking of which,
Do you guys speak with dead?
I do know Speak with Dead. I can do that.
Please, no.
yes,
Please, no.
Screaming.
please refrain.
I'll let it come back. Traitor. Dies again.
Fuck you!
It's like eyes up and
I think it's like.
what do you want?
I think you can ask questions to it, but
Yes, you can ask
You get
questions.
like 5 questions and then it dies again.
I think it's like a minute or like
No,
a minute or
it's
10
5
minutes.
questions. I
Five
had you did my
questions.
last campaign, my Sunday one. Like 5 questions.
and Anyway, I'm just asking for housekeeping reasons. Is like they're a cleric, they're performing any sort of special rites or anything.
Ashes to ashes, dust to
Just
fuck.
general. No. Just your normal, watch over them in the afterlife prayers.
Okay.
The dice casted it, kind of just.
Ved's done all of his crying by now, but
Yes, I don't think dice has got anything that can really help in this.
The only thing you guys has to say is, what a damn shame. What a damn shame.
Yeah, I think he's got nothing.
Life without
Too late.
Would you weep? 'Cause I shut my eyes.
That's real kicker. Dice is just sitting there going.
I have half to go to his funeral when I die.
Amen.
For me.
So, anything else that you guys wanted to do real quick?
I have a horrible pun, and I'm not gonna say it right now.
Please don't.
I've
got
And it's Les Miserables related. Anyway.
Just for that, we'll say for the next couple of days, including both before and including maybe before the funeral, you've spent some time moving your stuff in.
Yes, although he probably didn't have all that much aside from what he had.
Yeah, it's a bit of it's a bit, not so much a slow process, but more of a, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this process.
Dice and Carlos would lend help with whatever you would need help with, just with hauling his stuff.
I think more he would be just realizing how barren this house is without most of, the stuff that she previously had in it.
Yeah.
Well, all that stuff's still there.
Well, a lot of it is still there. Like, all of the alchemical stuff and all that she had in her bag of holding. And
It is a bit of a reminder of what's been lost.
Yes.
Will this bag of holding still be there, or have they been buried with her?
Well, it wasn't on her. I don't think the bag was on her person when she was being taken off.
No.
No.
So it's somewhere in the house.
Yeah, then the only
Which means there's all the magical items since the bag of, or since the
the amulet probably got buried with her. They probably didn't know who. They probably just like, oh, family.
For that bag, though, as you're, setting everything up and setting up the bedroom,
A knife falls on it and everything inside disappears.
No,
Even the mayonnaise. Even the mayonnaise.
That one left open bag falls into
Okay.
my bed.
Sorry.
as you're setting everything up and go to open a closet, there's a familiar looking bag in there. Sitting on the floor.
And like a fool, he just turns it inside out.
Everything comes tumbling out. What was in this bag?
It was everything from, it was all those chemical supplies and
They mix with each other and react. Entire explosion. The building goes up.
No, they're in vials and all of that.
The biggest thunk comes from the alchemy jug.
yeah,
That cursed thing.
the alchemy jug didn't get buried with her.
I
wish it would have.
It'd just be. I just imagine a bunch of like rolling like.
Yeah, like round bottom flasks just kind of spilling all over the place and shit, and
Maybe not necessarily spilling, but they would
Try to-
definitely be cold.
Try to catch a few that are rolling
well, I
away.
mean, like it's spilling
Yes.
out
Like spilling as
like
in,
marbles.
Yes.
Try to catch the ones that are rolling. Trying to catch the ones that are rolling away. Pick one up. Look at it. Essence of llama. What?
Llama? He's supposed to be dead!
Yeah, weird.
Must be some sort of
Aboleth
or
teeth.
something.
Where did she get this and why?
And another one that kind of looks like, if you remember, what was it? A powder or a liquid that turned the lake to crystal?
White powder, yeah.
It was a liquid. It was a pink fuchsia liquid.
I remember that.
Yeah, because I prepared two of those. Just
It's
on
been a while,
contingency.
so I had to ask. And it's like, oh yeah, this is the one that crystallized that son of a bitch.
Probably shouldn't drink it.
Do not drink.
Writes it.
I suppose then you inherited all of the magical items that Alara had on her.
Yes, but I
Yeah.
don't think he would necessarily be carrying them.
No,
With
but they'd be on there.
Yes.
So I mean, you can take this on, or you can rate this on your end.
One
Yes.
that is absent, thank God is the wand of Orcus.
Well,
but that's for
she had it.
Well, no, she didn't have it.
Well, no.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. That's right. You put it in that. You put it in that.
My
Never
bag.
mind.
She dealt with it.
My bag.
He dealt with it.
He dealt with it.
Sorry, I had a mind fart.
He's more interested in just replacing that bag of holding that he had, the bag of holding that he had. He's more interested in it for the bag
Which is
itself.
how you got rid of the.
Since he's going to be off in a couple of days, he's not really going to be able to.
By the way, you've got all your settings wrong by this point.
Yes, so he's not going to be able to take full inventory of all of the potions, and nor does he really care to.
Well, on top of that, there's like the amulet of health. I would presume that beyond.
I also have a periapt of health.
Amulet, the thing that made her Constitution 19.
Oh.
That got buried with her.
Yes.
The animated shield.
I thought he had that.
I didn't give it to him.
I
I
thought.
think he had a different one.
Yeah,
I think he had
bought one.
I did buy it.
Oh,
Yes, you bought one. She had.
So
And
maybe
the-
Anna took that. I mean, we could chalk it up to that she took it and
And
was
the
buried
weird
with her.
Those are the only magical items that wouldn't have been buried, or that and the cloak of many feasts, or the cloak of many feet, or
Fashions.
Yeah, fashions. But
That
he
already has one.
Yeah, he already
Well,
has one. And
we'll say that those probably got sold or donated back to the
and
magic
again,
shop.
the wand of magic missiles isn't on her person either.
Right.
There isn't, or wasn't in there.
Yes. But Ved is not necessarily concerned about taking the things that she had. In fact, if anything, he wants to keep as few things that she had on his person
Punch
as
up.
possible. Not so much that, but because he doesn't feel right in owning it. He's more happy that this stuff isn't in the hands of somebody who might use it irresponsibly, or hand out strange potions to kids and have them end up foaming at the mouth or whatever. At least if they're in this house, they're not out there.
Anyway,
For right now, he might be a bit more concerned about it, but we're going to be heading out pretty soon. There's no way that he's going to actually be taking full inventory of everything.
Right.
Anyway.
Shall we time skip then?
Yes.
yeah, to the next day. Hey guys, at about
And the next day,
7 in the morning, I would presume you're awake by this point.
it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm eating salmon.
Just raw salmon just by the head.
You open the door with a piece of salmon, eating it like a chicken drumstick, and there's Rivertail. You don't share any of that. He breaks off a small piece.
Do you consume raw fish?
Just
They're fit. They're cats.
grab by the tail, just
Anyway.
slide down, pulls out the scale.
Have you been?
Yes.
Oh, I've been good, Rivertail. I've been very good. How have you been?
Been alright, I guess. Things are kind of in a tizzy at the office.
I see.
Mostly just, trying to make sure that everything's all spit and shiny for you and your pals to show up. Speaking of which, we're going to gather the rest of them and then head off.
Oh, sounds good. Well, I did a little bit of traveling, and I killed a dragon.
Oh, cool.
It was quite fantastic.
Oh, neat. Wish I would have been there to see it.
Oh, I wish you were there.
I mean, that wouldn't have been the first dragon, I'm sure.
No.
Anyway, your friend Ved lives only a few blocks away, doesn't he?
Oh, you didn't disclose anything?
Yes, he's actually in the old shop, the Lair's shop now, so...
Oh, okay. So I guess he bought the place then, or what happened? What happened with that?
Inherited.
You guys can speak for himself.
I'm sorry, I look like you're looking for a word. I was trying to help.
You guys can speak for himself.
Let's just say Ved inherited it.
Hey, good for him. You know the way. I'll follow you.
All right, then we will go.
All right, you lead him down, and Ved,
Finger of death.
about
Power would kill.
10 after 7. Ved, about 10 after 7. You hear, and Blinky goes, bark, 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 bark.
Not again.
Not again.
Mulligan.
And you guys, as Rivertail knocks on the door, you hear bark, 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 and then suddenly Blinky appears at your feet and looks up. Does that thing where the dogs spin all excited.
I'm never gonna get used to that.
I usually get dimensional shackles and just stop.
I have a pair.
A dimensional collar.
Dimensional colors.
For the love of God.
Dimensional leash.
So, Ved unlatches the latches.
You see through the windows because I don't know if you've gotten curtains yet or not.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're in the shop now.
I'm in the shop.
There's you guys in
That shop.
Rivertail.
Yes. We need to go today. Alright, do I have everything?
And he just looks at his haversack and his 2 bags of holding.
Yeah, I should be good.
Because he's already got like his.
Before we do
all that.
take off, this is Rivertail talking. What are we going to do about the pupper? Bark, bark.
Take it with.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had a neighbor helping with me before.
Hand him over to Carlos. Carlos, dog sit.
Carlos honestly would.
Yes.
Carlos, I mean,
You've got a cat though, so that could be fun.
don't eat the cat.
That's like.
I don't know, maybe Carlos might be able to. Let's go next door.
Leads him across the street to the bar.
Yeah, Dice is also at the bar eating breakfast. Just
Morning.
eggs. Just eggs.
Eggs.
God, I wish Carlos could cook.
Who puts their eggs in the microwave? Seriously.
I have a microwave. No, he didn't have a microwave. He boiled them. They're scrambled eggs boiled.
Ew.
So egg drop soup.
Oh God, kill me now.
Except drain.
God, ding.
You sorry fool.
Carlos cannot cook. He can make a mean fucking brew. He cannot cook. But
Anyway,
actually, you better go to the campfire.
the door's unlocked, and as you walk in, there's Dice chewing on
yes.
some. Even for you, don't look very appetizing eggs.
watery.
It's missing bread.
It's.
Carlos rolled a nat
overhydrated
1 for
eggs.
breakfast.
Yes.
100%. He rolled nat 0.
Yes.
Ved calls out for Carlos and asks, "Hey, can you look after Blinky while we're gone? We're going to be I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. Adventuring? I'm not sure what exactly.
Consider it orientation
Okay.
and tours.
I can do that, laddie. Yeah, just gotta make sure I try to eat fuzzy. I say after the cat on my shoulder looks at Blinky.
Tail goes all floof.
My shoulders. His claws.
Yes. They dug in.
Blood.
Oh yeah. He's got that cloak of displacement, right?
Not on him.
Oh.
No, right now yeah.
Yes, but I think Ved might know at this point that like blink dogs and displacer beasts are mortal enemies, or at least somebody might know that.
Yeah, but it's a cloak made from a displaced beast, so I don't think the dog would care.
No.
I mean, they might chew on it.
This is
But that's what dogs do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Displaced beast, made from displaced beast or no, that's what dogs do.
Yes. So don't let him near it.
Oh, it's locked in a chest under his bedding. That along with both of the swords. Oh,
If he fits, he sits, and he can teleport inside things.
Yeah, this would be like a lockbox made to fit literally only the 2 swords, the cloak, and the wrap. Like, the thing is airtight sealed.
Oh, so it's crammed.
Yeah, he purposely made sure to buy something a bit cramped.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway,
Thanks. I appreciate it. Make sure he gets his exercise.
Crow just nods. Dice just stands up and just just looks over. Can we get some breakfast on the way, please?
What?
Rivertail is like, didn't you just... Never mind,
You
I understand.
look over, you see, there's like 2 bites out of the egg. The only thing I've eaten was the toast and the coffee.
Yeah, Rivertail's like, didn't you just... Never mind, I
So
understand.
it's a poached egg. But
no, it's not a poached egg.
No, look,
It
he
is
cracked. He literally
literally.
took eggs, scrambled them in a cup, mixed a little bit of the milk and mixed it, and then dumped it in and boiled it.
Yeah. So you made a made a scrambled poached egg.
No, it's not poached.
And then drained it.
It's not cursed. That's not poached. It's like 5 parts water.
With paprika.
Bruh.
Acceptable.
And the sausage, I'll put it this way, the sausage, not even the flies want it.
Anyway, let's move on from that topic. We gotta go fetch a dead guy.
Yes.
I thought he was in the bar, honestly. Where did the dead guy sleep? Under a bridge?
Nowhere. He doesn't need to.
So where does he reside during the late hours of the night?
He ambles.
Yes.
And they find you ambling at about
he shambles.
And they find you shambling.
Just to fuck with people.
And they find you shambling at about 7:30 in the morning. That's the guy.
I like imagine like a guard just comes, dude, are you okay, Ben? And you just reply. No, you.
So when she replies, I'm gonna chop your head off.
No, they just look at him and just go, brains?
Monkey. Anyway.
Don't make me.
Anyway, at about 7:30, Rivertail asks you, "That the guy?" And they spot you shambling down the street.
That is.
He's in
What was his name again?
Peltier.
Peltier. Hang on.
Just start shambling towards you, just a fucking beeline.
Wake up, you damn drugger, before I break the dust that is your back over my knee.
That just walks over and
what just Charlie, after you said you're still shambling towards them, just fucking around. What you guys see is Rivertail eyeballing him. You're about 25, maybe 30 feet away at this point. Another Rivertail appears behind him and dope slaps him on the back of the head. It's not magic.
Oh, fair enough.
Another Rivertail appears behind him, has kind of like a ghostly visage, and
Neck snaps.
30,000 cracks.
Bat.
And Dice is
you
just...
fall over, the echo catches you, stands you back up, puts your neck straight, pats you on the back, leads you over.
Dice just leans over to him. You are my new best friend.
You guys can tell you it's a little trick of mine.
Do it to him more often.
I normally only do it if I, life or death situation, but here I figure, do it.
Try that again.
If you
It'd be funny.
If you do it again, there may be 18 gold in it for you. Dice literally pull out 18 gold. You do it again. There will be 18 gold in it for you.
Maybe later. And his echo just vanishes. So, we ready?
Black.
As ever.
Yes.
Pulls out a scroll. All right, everyone gather around and keep your hands and
everyone
keep your hands and feet on the cat at all times.
We start chanting Kumbaya.
We're not taking a picture?
No. He pulls out a scroll.
We chant.
He pulls out a scroll with arcane runes on it. Starts to glow, and next thing you know, you guys kind of feels like you're being pushed.
The Elder Scroll.
Like when you step through the teleportation portal. And you appear no longer in the middle of town, but in more of it's like a cavernous room, about 40 feet high, carved completely out of stone. You still see some stalactites on the roof. Various pathways leading every which way.
Dice just stumbles for a second. God, that never gets easier.
That all you got?
God, it must be nice.
Beware mysterious cavernous mons. You never know where you might go once you're trapped in one's jaws.
Also, there's still the arrow sticking in their shoulder.
No, you pulled it out.
No, I snapped it off.
Oh.
So it's still just sticking in there. No, it's just holding their shoulder in. It's a staple.
Dice also just leaned over and just...
Have fun with that.
And they just...
You're in the middle of kind of an oval room carved out of the earth. You see one path headed that way, one path headed that way, and one path behind you, and one path directly forward. Rivertail says, "We're headed that way," and points to the forward path.
I've seen better.
Lead the way.
Well, we're probably not there just yet.
Oh no, you're here. We just need to go immediately after in this office, and then everything can officially begin.
Miss Samuel Hayden.
Oh yeah, we get to meet the boss.
Boss, you just killed a child. Great work. That's why we love you.
And he leads you through. There's a number of rooms, looks like some offices, maybe a cafeteria, a bunch of different people of different races, kind of going this way and that. Various different conversations going on.
Dice just sees the cafeteria and stomach growls.
Make a perception check. I want all of you to do so.
8, damn you.
Give me 5 seconds. I gotta down Dice. Got to manage all my
Like
needs.
sessions later.
Enter.
11.
Roll for it.
And turn.
11, okay.
Instead of the d20s, I have the d20s. Hold on 1 second.
They all failed
Okay,
you tonight.
better.
Yeah, but I literally banished my 3 new ones in jail.
15.
Okay.
Better. Captain, that is a. Wait, no, that can't be. I misread this. 14.
What'd you get, Ved?
22.
Okay, that's enough for all of you, actually. As you walk past the cafeteria, the smell of bacon and eggs and sausage and toasted coffee just catches you.
Salivates, and you can hear his stomach growl.
Riverdale puts a hand on your shoulder. In a little
Yeah.
bit. In a little bit.
Good food.
In a little bit. In a little bit.
It's Goog Moon food.
It's like Looney Tunes fucking cartoon stuff where you're
Dice
just
just looks
floating
over.
off your knees towards the
It's
aroma.
that meme of just.
Yes.
Everyone's dragging him back by the tail. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No!
Dice.
Undead.
Goog Moon food.
Dice is looking at the food.
And after about maybe 40 or 50 feet, you come to another door. He knocks on it. Slides open. And you walk into this. It looks less like an office and more like, if you can imagine the bridge of the Star Trek Enterprise,
Oh boy. Here
but
we are.
very medieval, if you will.
Mahogany.
Like,
Shut up, Wesley.
less.
Shut up.
Obviously, everything's being done with magic, like magical
I'm not familiar with
images and projections.
I'm not familiar with Star Trek, Starship Enterprise.
Well, obviously, all the projections and images would be magic.
But what he's saying is that he doesn't have a mental picture of
Well,
what
I'm
that
trying to
looks
paint
like.
the mental picture of what this room looks like.
What's in it?
So
That's why I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
You have a couple of desks and chairs with different people sitting there and just kind of like going over like graphs and papers. On some of the images, you catch glimpses of different creatures, like some creatures you've seen before. You recognize a beholder, even though the only one you've ever seen was been a dead one. Different types of creatures, some you've never seen before, just kind of like going past. This is like major image, major illusion to the max. And standing there looking at some of the images, back his face is you. He's got a cup in his hand. But you do recognize Eliaster, and Riverdale speaks up. They're here, boss. Oh, good morning.
Mr. Freeman.
Oh, good morning.
Hello,
Hope
boss.
this day finds you well.
Oh, so you're the one that killed the elf.
Dice. Dice.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. Those two are a sore subject around these folks.
Who's this guy?
New acquaintance.
Keltia Skepticism.
Regretted.
A pleasure.
Regretted help.
Eliaster. Nice to meet you. He doesn't return the handshake. So, first order of business. How about the breakfast?
Yes. Dice just does that and just salivates.
Down one.
I guess I could go for a couple.
I had to eat
I had salmon. This
boiled scrambled.
He's giving you nose pats. Down boy.
I had to
salmon.
eat boiled scrambled eggs
Lovely,
and sausage
lovely
that I don't
salmon.
think was actually sausage. I'm scared to know where it came from.
You hear one of the
Rocky Mountain
you
Oyster.
hear one of the clerks at the desk say,
Mystery.
"I'll vomit for you."
You don't need to. I don't have. I've already done it many, many a times.
Let's go fix that, shall we?
Yes.
And off to the cafeteria he takes you, and within 5 minutes, you've got a nice spread of breakfast.
Dice looks like he hasn't eaten in 1 week. He's just bread.
It's been 1 week since you fed me.
Yeah, just literally just. Like, by the time he's done, it's cartoon-sized stomach. Just.
Yes. We get it. You're a shonen character.
Anyway,
I'm a shifting character.
so, I guess he was hungry. How's your week been?
Tepid. Boring.
Eventful.
We murked the shit out of a dragon.
We slayed a dragon, spent a shit ton of gold, got a bunch of
Oh,
items.
congratulations.
You
on
didn't tell
killing the
me
dragon.
about the dragon.
I did.
I killed it.
You did?
I did. Yeah. Well, whenever we were having our private conversation, I told you about the dragon.
I killed it.
I think he did, yeah. He.
Oh, yeah.
I killed it. They helped.
We helped.
I got the final hit.
Shut up.
The dice is half glazed over right now. He's kind of borderline food coma.
Yeah.
She isn't very. We know that Ilyaster's a mage, yes?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Our week has been very eventful, Ilyaster.
Yes.
Wish I could say that mine has, but it's actually been kind of quiet around here.
The containment.
That's a good thing, actually. Around this place, you'll find that out.
Yes. It's been.
I have a dumb question for you.
Yes.
And I pull out the one to the packet keeper. No, they're not that of the
My
map.
dice does not recognize that. Carlos.
Well, I'm specifically saying not of magic missiles for mostly for these two.
Doesn't matter to Ben, but
Well, you might think like, hey, that was Alaris.
or
Where'd you get it?
or hey, there are multiple ones of magic missiles. I mean,
Yeah, but they wouldn't look the same because it's not like there's like a mass market to spit these things out all identically.
Ved does not know that. Again, magic is something that Ved does not understands.
It's something that he does, not knows. I know how a TV works, and I use it for that. I don't know how a TV works.
I know how to operate a TV. I do not
I set
know.
it down in front of him. Got this a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Any chances, Juan?
I would imagine.
Any
Are
chance?
you a spellcaster?
I suppose so.
I would imagine it probably enhances the powers of your spells.
What I'm getting at is I don't know how I got it.
Wait, what?
Where were you when it appeared?
Face down in the snow, about to fight a dragon.
Do you know of this? He's asking all three of you.
I didn't hear the full details of this battle. I didn't know that dragons could be.
Then he holds his
What page is the pack keeper on again?
Are you
God damn it.
referencing the battle with the white dragon?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I'm familiar with this.
Yes,
I
you
was
two
there
were with
when
me.
I was there when we fought it.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the pack keeper in this thing. Rod of the pack keeper, that's what I'm looking for.
Right.
You see him wave his fingers over it. He's casting. Actually, let me see if he even has that spell. I think he does.
identify.
Yeah,
USEC. More like
we'll go with
suck.
identify. He's
Gamer.
waving his hands over for a second.
USUC.
Do you mind if I hold it?
Entirely depending on what you plan to deal with it.
Figure out what it is and how it came to be in your possession,
Sure.
as you asked. He picks it up gently, holds it for a few minutes. You see his eyes kind of go white for a little bit. After a little bit, eyes
What
return.
race is he? I forget.
Half elf.
Okay.
Eyes return to their normal color. Hands it back to you. Are you familiar with a being named Oral?
Not by name, no.
Puts the rod back on the ground. Some call her the Frost Maiden, a goddess of winter. Cold.
Well, I suppose that explains.
It
A
would
few
seem
things.
that she may have taken some sort of a
She
liking
took
to you
a
for
fancy
somehow.
to me. Oh, I have a celestial crush. Eat your heart out.
I'm not so sure if I would refer
I'm a
to it.
warlock too, bitch.
I'm not so sure if I would call it that. More like she deemed you worthy of some of her abilities.
Eat your heart out, priest.
I have a hot mommy goth GF, okay?
Apparently, so do I.
No, you lack the goth end of it. Welcome to Goth IHOP.
My powers are stronger than yours. Fuck you.
We're talking
12th level warlock.
And you're talking with a third level warlock with fucking 9th level paladin.
My patron's bigger than yours.
12th level sorcerer. He can fireball all y'all asses.
I can in theory as well if I have the spell. Oh wait, I have the spell.
I have vitriolic sphere. I could thunderball all of you.
So
guys.
as you're sitting there enjoying your breakfast, or dice now, just
And then just
satiation.
he just alleviates the loudest burp known to dragonkind.
Ugh,
and she
sorry.
Well, I suppose that's why you haven't murked me yet.
Probably.
let it out, boy. Let it out.
That's probably why. I have more room, but I should probably not. I'm gonna have to.
Fill your boots.
I'm gonna have to do triple the amount of squats for the next week for that.
I dare you. How about this?
Ilyasu turns to the two of
Contest.
you. Is this a normal thing?
God,
This
I
is
wish
quite a common thing.
God, I wish it wasn't.
Paladin, undead.
Bet I can eat more than you can.
My fact of. Well, even though you still have a physical stomach, so you can still rupture it. The only
And?
thing is, though, you could continue eating at that point.
Yep.
So, yes, you could eat more than me.
Hey guys.
He could swallow more.
So let me ask before we
I'm sure
begin.
you'd swallow.
What do you have any expectations of what you may see here?
You missed
I
that
suppose
one.
I can ask this question of you as well, Mr.
No, I
Beck.
said, he said about,
You could swallow more than you.
and I said, oh, he can swallow.
I expect to see a great deal of things, mainly information on our next mission and some of the things that you contain here that might give us some helpful information.
He just holds up cross.
I could make you fly like a swallow.
Not are we talking African or European?
Both.
I don't know.
Anyway, back to this. Those are some fairly reasonable expectations. The last person I asked expected to, I guess you could say, his exact words were,
Where's my dog?
let everything out and kill it all. Needless to say, he didn't last very long.
That sounds like chaos insurgency. But, anyways, do you show people this place often?
Not often. Only high-ranking government officials and anyone we deem worthy of joining, such as yourself
We're
and
special.
your associates.
I guess we should consider ourselves privileged to see your facilities then.
Yes. Like I said, not many people who have this opportunity.
I've seen better.
Shut up, you.
Quiet, fuel.
You claim to have seen better, but you can thank this, the work of the goddess Ayun.
Who?
The knowing
Ayun?
mistress. She started this long ago. Well, during the war between the gods and the Aboleths. So that would be roughly 1,600 years ago, if not longer. The idea being to contain and study the most dangerous creatures and artifacts of the world to better equip mankind
Does this
in the event that they should encounter these creatures or these objects.
does this facility house an aboleth?
No. Although,
Well, apparently they killed one. Killed one.
More accurately,
Killed one.
the previous elf we had with us when that sadly passed, she managed to create a formula that crystallized it as I'm.
that would explain it. A few of my field agents reported back about 3 months ago that while exploring the jungles of Nippon, they came across a cave with a crystal lake and an aboleth and a troglodyte frozen in it.
Yes.
That would be not me, but these two, along with the immortal
The dead bitch.
that retired. I really wish you
And-
were refrained from that word.
Oh, what, bitch? We're dead. We're both together.
Might intensifies.
My friend, perhaps silence should be practiced.
You don't need to fight my battles for me.
They're not him.
No, it's just him being a
On-
god botherer.
On the very premise of using bad language.
No. Dice is just pissed off that the thing had no sensitivity for the fucking dead.
Well,
This thing.
I am dead.
This thing, 100%. That I'm using that word on purpose.
I mean,
Thing.
he is dead. I'm sure his nerves are pretty much all gone. So, anyway,
Picks up work. Whack!
Oh god.
I don't think so.
yes, my village used to be there. My village used to be controlled by that aboleth.
There were remnants of an old village as well, yeah.
Yes, we managed to liberate. Who was left? Most of who was left. Yes, I spent a lot of time under his influence. Most of my life.
You escaped.
Yes.
and Ved never got to tell you guys the story of how he actually got away, like the circumstances that broke him out of his trance and all of that. But
I presume, and guys, is this where you met them?
Yes.
Based on what I've been told.
Well, prior to us taking on the aboleth, yes. Yes, we had some traveling through the jungle that we did.
The jungles of the south is where I first met Ved and
No easy feat considering the dense jungle, the density of the foliage,
And the plants
creatures.
that want to attack you,
The plants that want to attack you, the animals that want to eat you.
The plants set on
the
fire.
dinosaurs, the dragons,
The danger of mayo.
the random forest fires.
golden.
You say that.
Random.
He kind of has to do a double take.
That dice just.
And for some, and can't help but turn to you. Did you have something to do with that?
I was dead at the time.
No, that would be the monk that is retired. I've mentioned before.
Ah.
He's a mad monk.
Anyway, continue.
We are in
You wound me.
Anyway.
I didn't feel it, but you wound me.
Is this concerning?
And Ved almost says Chagurl's name, and then he was like, maybe I shouldn't say the name of the creature around this guy.
The aboleth is that why we are summoned here?
No. This is primarily for you guys. However, as you are his travel companions, I felt that we should include you as well.
Good faith.
I'm honored. I guess just so you all know, I have intentions for that aboleth. Dealing with the aboleth. He's still trapped in that stone. The crystal and all.
Oh yes.
He's not really doing
And that cavern's been cordoned off just in case anybody gets any bright ideas.
Yes.
It's not the only thing we've cordoned off. We have people cordoning off the city in Valara that was turned into a necropolis last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Karen.
Yes, that was.
What about? Continue.
I was there.
5 till 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was.
We'll be done before 3.
Yes. Yes, Alara and I helped put a stop to that. But anyway, I have plans to deal with that aboleth permanently. If you would be so kind as to allow me to do that once I am able. I need to learn another spell before I can do what I intend.
Perhaps once you're able.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, the site where we lost our companion, that ruins, were they quarantined off as well?
You still need to.
They are very remote. No. After what happened, I'll be honest, I'm a little hesitant to send more people up there.
Understandable.
Game. What game?
Yes.
You're paying for it.
No. Well,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm hesitant to send more people up there. In other words, I have not sent anyone.
And you will do that trip alone.
I'm up for it.
Can't die twice.
You see, I'm
Desperado.
surprised you don't know.
That would not be a sanctioned mission.
There will be no
Why
pay.
don't you come to your
Yeah, got
Anyway.
nothing to do with it then. Not my problem.
With
Not
that, there's nothing else.
Um,
Let's finish our breakfast and we can begin, shall we?
Yes.
Midway through the toast. Containment breach.
Not yet.
I know.
Anyway, you finish your breakfast, and after sitting and digesting for a little bit, especially you, I imagine.
It's the sky food.
Does anybody need to use the bathroom before we take off?
I sure hope we don't encounter
Are you
the
talking
sky
to game or in
food.
character?
The
In-game.
fiercest
Okay.
creature in the world. No,
I should be good.
I'm good.
Last week?
I pissed once a year ago.
yes,
Goes right through me.
During the eclipse.
Anyway, we'll begin here on the first floor, obviously, and we'll make our way down the levels. We'll be introducing you to
Yeah.
the people who work here and showing you the various creatures that we'll be studying and watching for, and then we'll get to sending you off on your next mission.
Cool.
So with that, you leave the cafeteria and start headed down. He leads you down another hallway. Down this hallway is going to be most of our research and development. This is where we develop various weapons and tools to use against the creatures that we study, that we're looking to protect people against. And you see some normal people. You know, there's a couple of humans, some elves, a few gnomes, a couple of halflings. One that catches your eye. He's about 8 feet tall and made of metal.
Hi, Karn.
Stops, turns, hands up, waves.
How's Marge doing?
This is the automaton that was here when we moved in. Meet Screwloose. Hello.
Hello, school.
Hello,
How do you do?
Screwloose.
Hi, Screw Loose.
How do I do? I do very well. How do you do? I hope you do well.
Living.
I am pleasant. Thank you for asking.
Well,
They
asterisk.
said
Wow.
letting hers just snap necks.
Yeah, he was. I suppose you could say he was here when we moved in. This facility was
He was pre-used.
Automaton.
created, as I said, in the service of Ayun, the knowing mistress, one of the goddesses. However, we found that it used to be also, prior to that, was a relic of a lost civilization. Screwloose here was the only thing that could be recovered. I didn't name him Screwloose, our
Previous director.
Tinkerer did.
Mhm.
You'll be meeting him soon. Just be prepared, he's a little eccentric.
Oh, believe me, I work with my fair share.
So when Screwloose
They
turns...
apparently very well knows eccentric.
And
Yeah, and also a prick.
Call a spade a spade.
It's the point farthest away from all the other points on the circle.
to which Screwloose turns to all of you and says, "Did you know that people with guilty consciences are easily startled by loud noises?" I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. Anyway, just an interesting fact for you. Now you know why we call him Screwloose.
Dice is just startled.
Sorry, try that one again. I was asleep.
Now you know why we call him Screwloose. He has a tendency to say and do things at pure random.
I see.
Ved is looking for.
Hey, how's the heart?
Ved is looking for the goat
Still
in the
not one
room.
like yours. What are you missing?
Make a perception check.
What an interesting.
No!
Mod 20.
I'm just.
It takes you a minute to realize that sound actually came from Screwloose. He actually made the sound of a screaming goat.
Wow, the chops on that guy.
The dice is just I'm startled.
I wouldn't.
What an interesting automaton.
Anyway, Enjoy your day. Remember, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza, and walks off.
What's pizza?
What's pizza?
I need to have a talk with Flavio about that.
Godstead and we killed him.
Fabio.
He's our tinkerer. He's the halfling who invents a lot of the gear that we use. Yes.
This will be funny.
Oh, this will be a hay.
In fact, we're coming upon his office here in just a little bit. I do want to stress again, be careful. Things have a tendency to go wrong when he's around.
Why do I smell Carlos Part 2?
Sounds like Dr. Bright.
Maybe we'll meet a guy named Pete.
I think I smell burnt toast.
Oh, wait, no, this is a stroke.
Oh, wait, no, he just farted.
Ew.
No, I didn't.
Gross.
Anyway, walk on for a little bit more, and as you come across this one door, it's a heavily enforced iron door. That would be Flavio's workshop.
This will be funny.
He starts to approach, but when you guys are about 10 feet away, boom, and the door explodes.
Dice immediately runs front, forward, center, and shield. Just.
You feel a pressure hit the shield, but it feels more like flesh and bone, and as you look down, you see a very dazed red female tiefling.
Okay, lass.
Give me a minute. And
out for you too, darling.
Out of the smoke comes a halfling, complete ashen face, hair kind of frizzled like Albert Einstein. Well, Topaz, I can safely say that is definitely too much black powder.
I bet. That's just
Good for you too, dear.
That's just.
Yeah, good experiment. Gotta work up. You bastard!
So, Dice
Do it
just.
again, I wasn't looking.
She puts her shield back in time, reaches up
I don't
and
see any
puts arm
deer.
under hers and helps lift her off her feet. There you go, dear.
Give me a minute.
Oh, her
Take your
hero.
I ship it.
You need to understand. He almost blew me up with a cannon. I'm trying to figure out how much powder to use.
At least you haven't been blown up with a pipe bomb almost. At least I hope you haven't.
Am I thinking to assume that one of you is the new hire and the rest are his buddies?
New hire. Buddies. Questionable choices.
Walking course.
Questionable choices.
Associate.
Maybe we'll look into that a little bit later.
Oh, believe me, I've debated.
We'll look into that a little bit later. It's you guys, right?
Yes.
He waddles over to you, a little halfling form, holds out a very dirty ashen hand. Nice to meet you.
Sooty.
I'm named Flavio. I see you've already met my assistant, Topaz. Yeah, after your cannon blew me into them.
Flavio
fine,
and
I'm
Topaz.
working on it.
Flavio and Topaz. It is good to meet you both.
It's fine, dear. You'll
To
walk
which,
it off.
and Ink Guy says, like I said, eccentric.
Am I assuming she's wounded?
Make a medicine check.
Like, yeah, if she's hurt, I will heal. I am heal, bitch.
Oh, my hero.
No,
shut
my
up.
healer.
Medicine?
Yeah.
Not good. 7.
She looks a little dazed. Can't really see any kind of, like, physical harm, but more just, that rung my bell. Give me a minute.
Des will still roll the case of she kind of hit by a cannon in through a door. Let's be safe. Cure wounds. We'll cast it out first.
You
then.
have lay on hands.
Yes, but that's actually a fair point. Yeah, actual lay on hands. We'll lay on hands for, we'll call it 15.
That'll be enough to kind of get rid of the daze. She's like, thank you.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
I needed that.
Now go with God and multiply. Or something.
You do realize tieflings are half demons, right?
Well, I mean, I'm just taking cues out to the Godbotherer.
Paladin.
Godbotherer.
And,
Is he like this all the time?
God, I wish it wasn't.
Ed is literally trying to clear the air with Gus.
Answer me this. How well can you hide a body?
That depends. How much of it is left?
I'd be surprised if Healthcare left this place
say
without being in cuffs.
We'll say 60%.
Oh, no, I gotta go a little bit lower than that.
I can maybe...
To which Flavio says, don't listen to her, she's joking.
I can
Cowards.
You know how many times I've considered hiding your body with how many times you've blown me up? Experiments, woman! Experiments!
Listen. You help me hide him. I'll help you off him.
Science.
In the
Okay,
name
call the
of
trade.
science.
I'll hide that one, and I'll help you gain that
Science.
one.
Maybe later. So, what are you working on this time, Flavio?
A cannon, apparently.
Yeah, what he said. Trying to, testing for anyone going out to sea, fighting off krakens and whatnot. Just gotta try to figure out how much black powder to use, and this time was, scoosh too much. So what you hear, you're closest, you hear Topaz kind of mutter under her breath, more than a scoosh, you little shit.
Down go. But they're gonna pipe up.
I gotta
If you're-
get paid
If you're
for it.
trying to figure out how much load it can, I would say talk to your privateers, your pirates out in the seas. They'll know that well because they've blown their own ships up enough times trying to figure that out.
You hear that, Flavio? You want to figure out how much powder to use? Talk to a fucking pirate.
If I may.
And why didn't I think? Yes.
I was a soldier at some point.
As was I.
Actually, hold on. May I make a history check at Dice was he was a murder hobo at one point. Possibly he may have picked that up.
He just turns around and does
check
his
for what?
big
History check
fake
if he actually
smile,
knows
just
like powder to load in.
brother!
Sure.
Yeah, just
Har fiddle-dee-dee.
yeah. He was a soldier. He was a vet. Possible he learned it.
It's alright to be.
Hey, they're the good rules
You
that we love.
are a pirate.
Captain Knight of the 15 on the roll.
It really depends on the size of the cannon. Some take a very small amount. Some take almost like
Would you say that if I see the cannon, I can gauge or at least give him a rough?
you could, yeah.
Can I see the cannon? Actually, maybe I'll give you at least a better starting point than you're currently working with. Apparently.
You can see what's left of it.
Oh no! How bad?
Come on in. You have to kind of waste the smoke away because it's
That's
still
it.
a little
At
smoky.
this point, my tiefling kind of walking on her own too. At this point,
Yeah.
they just follows in.
And you see, it kind of looks like your normal cannon that would go on a ship, but it's maybe twice the size.
Like that size or length?
Both.
Both.
Dice is just
And it's kind of, you know how sometimes when you boil a hot dog, it tends to flay out like that?
It's
Yeah.
shotgun barrel.
It's that.
It's the Looney Tunes like sticking your fingers down the shotgun barrel and letting it go off.
Fucking turn the banana field.
Yeah.
It's a Borb shot.
Nah.
Dice is going to rattle off whatever he thinks an approximate thing would be. I'll leave that to your call, and like, if you want, or if you want to fucking state it.
What was you were going to say?
Like whatever Dice will say, like an approximate idea for how much to use power.
I could probably try that. I just have to fix this thing.
I would probably say talk to a privateer or a pirate, anyone.
Call a blacksmith.
Blacksmith will not help.
Repair that black powder.
No. You don't need a blacksmith to repair that. He's an artificer. I'm sure at this point you'd probably pull out a couple hammers and give him a knight and that thing back.
He does. He takes a tiny ball peen hammer. Just a few whacks of this thing will do it.
Yeah, artificer, they're fucking.
I would like to accidentally and without LTS knowledge cast detect magic.
Okay.
Duh, fucking. Suddenly magic
So,
all over.
yeah, pretty much.
Ring.
Ring of
His ring.
yeah, his ring, all the other magical accoutrements going off.
The shield on the back.
The everything.
Ved's periaptive health,
The
the
mithril armor.
scrolls of sending, his weapon of warning.
That's not necessarily magical by nature.
It is called magic item, though. I'm just throwing that out. It is actually classified as a magic item.
And dwarven armor. I guess.
The boots of Elvenkind. We're literally fucking like
Yeah, pretty much.
uranium here.
My eyes!
Not to cause alarm.
Sorry, I don't know that spell.
Yes.
That's glowing.
What's glowing?
The hammer's magic, isn't it?
No.
Oh. Well, I point to the nearest fucking thing that is magical.
Of the shop.
Yeah, in the shop.
Well, what do you expect? I'm an artificer. Everything in here is magic.
No, I'm saying it's glowing. I did say it's magic.
Oh yeah, it's glowing. That would be. Don't touch that. The last time somebody touched that, they kind of ended up Their arm ended up over there. The rest of them ended up over there. So don't touch that.
Okay.
And that thing?
Are mine?
What do you put? That's
Some other magical thing.
Oh, that thing. Yeah. See, I'm trying to work on maybe turning that into a regular box. Right now, don't feed it.
Mimic?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Don't feed the box.
No, feed the door instead.
You can feed the doors. They won't
Kyle.
eat you. Don't feed that box. To which Topaz says, I can affirm that. It ate my cat.
Also,
I'm very sorry to hear that, actually.
God bother.
Was the owner of that cat named Schrodinger? by
Your
any
arm is
chance?
glowing.
I'm not sure to which Flavio speaks up. Schrodinger? Oh yeah, that was my teacher, but no, he didn't have a cat.
What the fuck you're going through right now.
I don't fucking know.
Well, no, I'm making our contract. See if he's saying my arm is glowing. I'm making our contract. See if I understand what that's going. What it's going through.
Meanwhile, we lost Dan.
What happened to Dan?
He's dying
Dan's
of laughter.
dead.
Dan's dead. Back out in pit.
Back out in pit.
Mod 20.
I'm just restarting.
He casts magic. He casts some kind of magical detection. Yeah, like detect magic.
Did you drop concentration?
I don't know how.
Think of something else.
If you counterspell me,
No.
out of character.
No, he just walking. Dice just walks over.
First of all, he can't counterspell
Lay on hands for
something
3.
that's already.
Crack. I deal 3, heal 3. You take your shit don't change, and you took a hit. Concentration.
I have advantage on con saves against taking damage to continue concentration.
Does somebody need to go over there and restart Dan?
Just turn him off and turn him back on. There's a switch on the back, or there's a switch on his back.
Hold on. I gotta pull the choke. It's a bit cold.
I think you're gonna need a pun.
24.
Beyblade, let it rip.
It's not even a pun.
Johnny,
Also 24 for the
If
save.
that didn't work, I'll bring up jumper cable from the nips.
Johnny has 3 pieces of paper. He rips one. Everybody leaves.
God damn it. Anyway.
24 for the save.
Anyway.
So what did that roll
It'd be against 10.
It'd be against 10. So, yeah.
It's either
Okay.
the damage or the
Okay.
or 10, whichever is higher.
Okay, still glowing.
Yes.
Second burst.
Ilias returns to Ewing, guys. As I said, Flavio is the one who fixed Screw Loose.
Well, it's
Still
not
working on him a little bit. That's the name.
Still a
Screw
problem?
Loose.
9
To which-
plus 2.
Screw Loose is
11,
walking
yes.
back, walks past. He doesn't stop to talk. He just walks past and goes, bruh.
May I?
With advantage. I roll with advantage.
I'm saying you literally would have to crit fail twice to actually break.
Yes.
May I?
What did
I'm,
you say?
Nice foot, still do it like a third time you try.
Hold on.
I'm not sure.
Hold on.
I'm not even sure what's happening with these two right now.
13 and a 16
Work
plus
to be done.
I give up. Apparently he can't be broken.
Okay, plus
on
9.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to break his concentration.
Think of something else.
Let me try something.
Christ, you're lit up.
Yes, I am quite lit, as the kids say.
Well, you 3 stooges, shut up.
Your ring is glowing.
Well, of course it is. It's magical.
Yes.
Yeah, you cast detect magic. Goes in yourself apparently.
No, I didn't.
You had to have.
Magic implies, waving your hands and
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
boogity boogity and a thing happens.
Not necessarily.
Didn't
You don't.
just
You
sneeze,
don't.
though?
You don't always need to wave your hands. Sometimes all you gotta do is it can be as simple as blinking, snapping your fingers,
Just thinking.
coughing.
Or just doing that.
I mean, look, Dice just holds hand out, sword.
That.
It sounds like to me that you have an eye for magical items at this very moment.
Detect magic. It's a commoner spell.
I just kind of squish my eye, kind of roll it around.
I can gouge him out.
I look away.
Dice just looks. I can gouge him out.
Hold on. Jesus Christ.
I don't know who that is.
Out of character. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me have a save.
Sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
I might have a spell for that. You mind? Given it a sec.
You're gonna counterspell me.
It's not a counterspell, and
No, you're
also I can't counterspell a spell that's already been cast.
Yeah.
You realize?
You're gonna
Dispel.
yeah, you're gonna dispel magic.
Yes.
By the way, you guys have attracted a bit of a crowd.
Yes.
Nyuk nyuk nyuk. Honk honk.
Dice is gonna come up and grab your eyeball and pop them back in your damn
I'm just
socket.
standing there with arms crossed and tapping a foot, waiting for it.
Iliaster's along with you. He's like, this is normal.
Yes.
I'm just figuring this shit out, okay? Give me a break.
Yeah, I like.
I say with my eyes fucking hanging out.
No, I popped them back in. I walked over and popped them back into their damn
There's
sockets.
just a gross wet.
Do you remember what I said earlier when I looked at his wand about the Frost Maiden oral?
Mm-hmm.
I think this may be what she's done. Allowed him to cast magic without him realizing.
So he finally had a cherry pop.
You could say that, yes.
Was it good for you too?
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if this would consider him a warlock or a sorcerer.
Was it good for you too,
How did you
darling?
come in? You're magically adept, aren't you?
I was going to ask, can Ved recognize that this guy is just going through the first stages of realizing that he has magic that he didn't have before?
Make an Arcana check.
Much like
May I make one of both of them a warlock? Will I be able to understand
Yeah.
Yeah, so I recognize signs of a
2
warlock.
Arcana checks.
what I was getting at was much like Ved did when he first started becoming magical himself. Like he was still trying to figure it out himself.
Make your Arcana checks.
I forgot umbrella. And it banched itself off into the corner here. Not the greatest rolls.
That's a 3.
Ah!
At the 5.
Why are things so?
You have no idea.
To dice jail.
Neither of you have any idea.
Anyway, bibbity bobbity boo. Let's fix what's wrong with you.
And he casts Dispel Magic to dispel your Detect Magic, I guess. That's not the
Again,
actual.
they just kind of
That's not the.
squidge their eye around.
That's not the actual verbal component, but I couldn't.
Ilias turns to you. Ink Eyes flicks his wrist, produces a bottle. Drink.
Of course. Thank you. Glug, 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 glug.
Dice lay on hand. It's just a Doom guy meme. Just the.
It's kind of at this point where even watching this, even though it's like 8:30 in the morning, it's like I need a fucking drink.
Again, they just kind of stick their
Meanwhile,
brush their eyes
Flavio's
around.
pounding on the cannon.
Bong, bong,
Dice is just.
bong.
Well, it looks like it stopped.
He looks at Heliaster.
Can I make an Arcana check on Peltier?
Yeah, sure, you're a magic, or sure, you're a mage. Give her.
When does it get fully employed here?
So what is 17 plus 6?
Couple fucks behind.
Sorry, what was that?
When does it get a
23.
full-time job here at Guard and just leave
I
these
forgot that I
fucks
was
behind?
proficient in Arcana.
Right now, just being with him.
I feel like great. They would get away from this chuckle fuck. Like, we just bury him under a bridge. Feed him to an alligator.
I just get back up.
Feed him to an aboleth.
Probably not that last one.
I don't know. It'd be effective.
It would, but then the Aboleth would gain all his memories. Do you really want that?
That's a fair point.
I got a 23 on the Arcana
You
check.
got any other elder?
Okay, and that was for what again?
To work out what's going on with me.
That's that's definitely.
That's some magic.
You were in the process of slowly losing your magic virginity. You're going through magic puberty.
Gross. Clean it up. I'll grab a mop.
Great. Do there any other
It looks
elders
like
out
to
there
me
you
you're
can
learning
do?
how to use magic for the first time, Peltier.
I mean, you probably could. None in
Okay.
here right now. They're
You're
kind
magical.
of.
Don't
I
you?
wouldn't exactly say locked away,
Well,
but they're more in
I
their
mean,
own little enclosed environment.
Figure something
I mean,
happened.
can we just
Right.
drop that in there and let nature take its course?
You said elder gods.
Don't do
What
that,
exactly
Rocky.
you said?
I think you'll break your limbs.
Also, at this point, anything that all he's dead and defeated.
Oh well, there is the other side of the
You know,
world.
those might
Do you really
give
want
you
to
a
take all that time to
Hand
get him there?
once in a while. If you keep them on.
Teleporting there isn't exactly easy.
You don't have anything here that we
This is where I put my left hand. If I had one.
If I had one.
My sanity meter is quite
Possibly, but none on this
And,
floor.
Fair enough.
All the more dangerous ones like that are a little bit lower.
I'm gonna lean back and Topaz with the assistant.
Topaz with the tiefling, yeah.
Hey, wanna watch this chuckle fuck get eaten?
Bet.
Well, that depends. What exactly are you
That-
planning to feed him to?
Whatever will eat him.
Well, there's a couple beholders downstairs. We got a Solra.
Perfect.
But then again, a Solra hasn't had meat in a good while. At least not meat like that.
Ooh, that'll work. I mean, at this point, as long as I can sit back, watch, eat them just on camera with a popcorn.
What's a camera?
Why, you don't want to be with me when it happens,
Okay,
coward?
Allow me to sit back and watch it happen with a bag of popcorn. I'll be happy.
How about we continue the
Oh, come on,
tour?
Godfather. It'll be
How
fine.
about you go with Iliaster and continue what you were doing first?
That's fair.
Yes, I believe the head...
Sorry for taking up your What was your name again?
Hey guys,
Sorry for taking up your time, guys.
don't worry.
And sorry for slamming into you. Blame him.
That's fine.
I told you what. Never mind.
I said before, pipe bombs. I have experienced equal measure, I would say.
What's a pipe bomb?
Pleasure meeting you.
I know Carlos has told you about those.
And off you guys go.
I think it's a mixture
I
of
think I
two
fucking
different
my
devices that they use for ingesting illicit substances.
No, it's literally just
A
pipe
pipe
bomb.
bomb.
It's literally black powder jammed into a water pipe
Pipe
and then
bomb.
sealed.
Anyway,
What an intricate device.
Explodes.
this next leg takes you kind of in a southern direction. You're going past that big atrium that you entered when you teleported in, and headed a little further south. And the next area that you come to after about a good 75, 80 feet of travel.
It's full of sweet tea.
No.
I wish.
It kind of looks like a grassy area. The terrain actually kind of seems to change. The roof is still very much a cavern, but the floor is more grasslands, plains, water puddles. But you notice as you look around, you see some areas that are kind of like barred off.
Do I want to know?
You ask that as make a perception check, all of you.
Let's see if I can get a die.
7.
Barred off.
Here, I'll get the one that's been going good for me tonight.
16.
Okay.
Bogdanov.
Perception?
Yeah.
13.
16.
What was yours again?
19.
And you had
7.
Okay, you're more trying to figure out what's all this grass doing in a cave when the rest of you notice in the areas that have been sort of cordoned off, you see what look like large cow-sized lizards with multiple legs. And the first Iliaster, as you walk past, says, "Whatever you do, don't make eye contact. Looking at a basilisk is a good way to turn yourself into a garden ornament."
Dice steer straight the fuck ahead.
Does Vet know what a basilisk is?
Make a history check.
Alright. Not a nature check.
You can do that too if you wanted.
I mean,
Anyone else
he's
who wants
equally
to, yeah.
weak on both fronts, but I was just wondering.
I just had the horrible idea of just popping my eyes out and holding them in my hands to continue forward.
5.
17.
No idea. On your travels, I'll leave it up to you if you've ever encountered them, but you've heard stories of basilisks. As Iliaster said, looking one directly in the eyes, not a good idea. It'll turn you directly into a statue, and the only cure is basilisk blood. Their eggs are good delicacies, though.
13.
You don't get as much information. You just know, oh yeah, basilisk. Don't look at it.
So I guess the drunkards at that tavern weren't lying.
If only we had one of those for.
The dice are just staring straight the fuck ahead. Not looking at them.
You don't have to worry about them getting out either. The movable rods, they're not going anywhere. They only get out if when we decide to let them out.
Good to know. Wait, why would you decide to let them out?
We bar off the area, let them
Let
run
them
around,
feed.
get some exercise, maybe feeding time.
So
the
I can
idea
lower
isn't
it
to
again.
kill them. The idea is to hold them indefinite.
I know dice is just. I mean, like dice is somewhere between genius and. Huh?
What do these things eat?
They're carnivores mostly, but they also eat a lot of carrion, dead things.
Opportunistic carnivore.
Very much.
Does that include undead?
Reckon so, Godbotherer.
I've never heard of a basilisk eating a zombie, no. Doesn't mean they probably don't, I've just never heard or witnessed it.
Want to find out?
Not right now.
Called it.
They're so... Never mind.
He hates me with such remorse.
I've noticed.
It's adorable.
The vitriol is palatable. How long have you known him?
About a week.
I was asking them.
Yes,
About a week and a
the
half.
same.
You
We've
kinda-
known each other about a week. Well, not the these. Well, sort of this guy.
He was looking for us for help. He found the lizard folk, and he's on a quest
Yes.
to do whatever.
Oh,
He was looking for Alara. Unfortunately,
Womp womp.
Alara was dearly departed at that
Indisposed
point.
at the time.
I'm guessing he's with us looking for a cure to the undead. Undo the dead.
I mean,
More like just fix himself, maybe.
He's with us trying to fix himself.
Fix You by Coldplay.
When you get what you want, but not
I'm
what
not
you
very experienced in that field, so I'm not shyly.
I have.
Sarcasm is quite becoming of you.
The sarcasm chasm.
What?
The sarcasm chasm. He is deep in it. Deep
But
in
as you're
sarcasm.
walking past, one of the basilisks makes kind of like a mock charge and ends up slamming into the rods and knocking itself back. Shakes its head.
try it. It'll be funny.
Ha, idiot.
It won't get out anyway. Like I said, immovable rods. Quite efficient tools these immovable rods are.
Unless they cost an arm and a dick.
They seem stubborn.
Oh, trust me, they're quite stubborn.
I'm-
Almost
I'm-
as stubborn as some people I know.
I wonder what would happen if an unstoppable force happened to run into an immovable rod.
The rod would stay right where it is, and the creature would just be pushing against it futilely.
Or maybe it would like skip off like a stone on a pond.
The rod or the creature?
The immovable. I mean the unstoppable
Same
force or whatever. It is.
Waffling.
It really depends, I suppose. The creature or force would eventually give up, realize it's a futile effort. It also really depends on.
Suppose it's a machine.
Mechanical animal.
Well, then it would do as it's programmed or told to. If it's told to move forward, then it would try to move past the rod with no effect.
Oh. Anyway, let's go.
So long, Gay Bowser.
So long, Gay Bowser.
Actually, interesting thing about the thing, you can do a check to see if you can make it budge.
Yeah.
Which kind of defeats the purpose of it. But I mean,
I am.
The next string of hallways are kind of barren, just a bunch of living quarters. There are a few more, enclosures. Those are more for very small creatures. You catch a couple of creatures that kind of look like the devil dog from Ghostbusters.
I've not seen Ghostbusters.
I've seen it.
We need to get you educated, boy.
Also, do the living quarters talk?
Nothing to find that. But these creatures are also in their own little enclosures, and as you walk past, Iliaster explains, Dretches, creatures of the abyss. They're rather low-ranking demons, not too dangerous.
I'm surprised we didn't see any when we were there.
They are mostly relegated to some of the... I guess... You probably wouldn't have known where you were.
Afraid not. Although there was a big machine made out of dead things.
Looks to you.
I thought they were trying to go. I understand that case of pile of bones come to life.
He wasn't.
Turns to you.
Oh yeah.
No,
was
no,
Carlos.
No, not yet.
Carlos would have told Dice.
That's why I said as I understood it.
For the thing in the abyss.
Yes.
Thing in the abyss.
The
The giant pile of bones.
yes, the undead dreadnought or whatever it was. The necronaut. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the name for it. Although Ved wouldn't know the name for it necessarily.
No, he wouldn't.
Oh yes, that vile thing
That took some effort to kill.
ran me over. I was
Oh, yeah.
covered in sludge for days.
I think I know what you're talking about. we don't have one here, but I have experienced one myself during my own excursions. Necronauts are not fun.
Yeah.
They're tough.
Dresses, on the other hand, drop like flies. So, in the event that these ones should get out, unlikely as it is, we won't have anything to worry about. But still want to be careful with them because they are still demons.
Yeah.
So are those quads flying around over there. And he points to another enclosure. You can see these little green reptilian-like creatures just kind of like buzzing around.
Hey, Ved, look, it's your cousins.
Dice is just.
Gonna need a cleric for that one.
Put baby in pelican mouth.
Shall I cast Cure Wounds
Shut up.
for that bird?
Oh, you're gonna burn, all right.
Now all of Paris is burning. Now all of
Fireball.
Paris is
Now China
burning
knows you're
because
here.
of you.
Team square.
Good. Sorry, really quickly. Alexa, male urethral expanders. That is all.
Wow. Hashtag joking.
Wow. Let it rip.
Ouch.
Anyway,
Sounding my favorite.
That Beyblade thing I was showing earlier.
as you continue on, you go down a few more hallways. And as you enter this one rather large room, again with an area completely cordoned off with movable rods. This one looks more like a desert, this area, with rolling dunes and sand, a couple of, desert ruins poking out. Had to import some of this from Thedos for this one. And sitting in there, just kind of lounging around, you see a large blue dragon just lying there, half asleep. One eye opens up, sits up, does the cat stretch.
They think blue.
It's a blue dragon.
Dice is just.
Does it stretch like a cat, yawns.
I think I saw you once.
I somehow doubt it.
If I recall correctly, I got summoned by some godfather to go kill you.
Not me.
No, was that your cousin?
I don't
Or
have.
was that his cousin? Sorry.
Sleep with one eye open.
What is this little fool talking about?
And then Dice just walks up.
Stay man, so straight, maybe.
What?
They kind of gesture his skin tone.
Lesser creature.
I don't know, you all look the same to me.
In your eyes.
That's racist.
In your eyes.
Are you good or evil?
Ally on
He's dramatic.
Depends on
Not.
the day.
ally.
And whether or not I've had anything to eat. To which Ilyasu says, we fed you a cow earlier this morning, Asulra. You're fine. This is Asulra, by the way.
Powerful.
Ally and help you eat that one.
Pointing toward it.
Try it, godfather. It'll be funny.
Could you not be at each other's throats for like 3 minutes?
No,
God
they
damn.
can't. I'm
No,
sure.
he insists on being a catty little prick.
You started it. I blame
Oh,
you.
I'm aware.
Yeah, no.
The dragon leans down, puts his nose right against the edge of the immovable rods in your direction.
Rotten.
Sorry.
Rotten, I know.
Something I ate earlier.
Eat up the
I don't eat what's already dead.
Yeah, that's been mean to him.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'm freeze-dried for you.
Billy asked her, how hard was it to catch this thing?
It was quite difficult. I ended up losing quite a number of men. The dragon just laughs.
Really, it doesn't look that bad.
Let me out of here and stretch my wings and you'll see.
It'll be funny.
Oh, it will be funny for me.
Yeah,
That
you'll
does not
catch
sound
these
like a very
hands.
good thing to say.
It's funny. I knew somebody who punched who said something similar. Do you want to know what happened to him?
Sure.
Let me guess. I ate his liver with a side of lava beans and a nice Chianti.
Oh, it wasn't just his liver. Everything,
Honk, honk.
everything else. Well, let's just say it was worth the indigestion.
Yes, you're so big and scary.
Immovable rods don't protect you from lightning breath.
This is true.
And
Is he going to do it?
You're gonna burn.
Helltear,
Alright.
I will not allow you to kill us all.
He looks to you three. And Iliaster. Rivertail's not with you. I should have mentioned that earlier. I suggest you step back if you don't want to get burned.
Dimension door.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Ah.
Walk away.
Dice sighs, grabs you by the back of your fucking shirt.
no. Let him have his.
Dice,
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, you're gonna... I'd be surprised if your character makes it to the next session.
She'll be fine.
Hold on a second. You have advantage.
You sound so excited.
You sound like that's a bad thing.
Yeah. You make it sound so. I'm so. You have advantage. Oh bother.
No, hold on. You don't have advantage anymore.
But I add your charisma to the save. I think.
Yeah, so 5. So you had a +5, and let me check the authority. I think I have another thing. I help against AoEs.
Well, as it stands right now, it's 18.
No, Mr. Weezer.
That does not make it. And you're
Well, hold on. He's checking to see if there's anything else. As it stands right now, it's 18.
Yeah, it stands right now. You're
Wait, 18, 19, sorry.
Alright, so I can either do that, and I'm not doing that.
I tried purging that rotten show from my mind. I always
what, Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah.
Jimmy's mom has got it going on. Jimmy's mom has got it going on.
You've got 30 seconds.
I'm being quick here. At least as quick as I
Yes,
can be.
and we have less than 30 minutes.
We'll end after this.
Yes.
Yeah, I am.
See whether Peltier dies or not.
Probably
19. We'll just say it's 19 and.
Not. Hold on.
I don't-
Hold on.
Nope, I've got nothing.
Okay, so we'll
19.
stick with 18.
Oh no, it's 19.
For what?
It's 13 plus 1 from my dex.
+5 from me.
Yeah, plus 5.
Okay, so where did the 18 come from earlier?
I didn't check my dex. So it's 19.
Throw up.
Okay, you're taking half damage, so that's 38 points of lightning damage.
Holy fuck.
38. Cool. In reaction, I'm surrounded by ice because of tomb of Levistus. I'm surrounded by ice and I get 120 temp HP.
Holy hell.
Yes.
You can do it again.
No, it's an invocation.
Yes.
Okay.
Dragon.
It's an Eldritch
The
invocation.
dragon actually smiles.
I didn't even mean to do that. It just happened.
I may learn to begrudgingly like you.
Honk honk.
He doesn't know what a clown is.
Go.
You think I'm funny? You think I'm funny just because I'm a clown? I bet you didn't expect me to have a gun either.
I bet you taste funny.
Dice just responds in Draconic. Don't. You'll regret ever meeting him.
To which he responds to you in Draconic, I regret everything.
Emo.
And he just kind
We
of
all
says back.
have our regrets.
He says back, given your circumstances, I see why.
Eliaster, can we move on, please? This.
Yes, while I'm thawing.
Never mind you, it was you who instigated it.
Yeah, I know.
Apologies for that, Asolera. Oh, no worries. Although,
I bet you
I may
were quite
consider changing my attitude towards eating dead things at some point. What was that? Anyway.
I'm making fun of him.
As you walk off, leaving the stroller
I am
there to
mocking you.
stare after you.
I'm not.
Yes, that's Dragon's name. I think that's a good place to end it for tonight. We'll pick up with the tour and possibly something else next week. Not next week, 2 weeks.
I have the fucking world in my hand.
Yes.
Waldo.
I wish for Peltier
His hands.
to shut up. Mouth goes away.
I
Yes.
could do that.
like-
I could do that.
Like that,
That would
one
ruin your
episode
fucking
where
time.
Trixie
Yeah.
Pinky's
Dice will probably
Mouth
thank you
disappeared.
endlessly.
and
I
she
take
never
a
gets
dagger.
it back.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Don't really work like that.
Guess what? It got rid of your mouth and your esophagus and everything.
You have no mouth.
You are disgusting.
You can't even hum. There's nothing to vibrate.
No vocal cords.
Don't look it up, but there is such a thing. I don't know the condition of people actually being born without a mouth.
Yes,
Oh God.
it's horrid.
Mm-hmm.
Although I still feel so fucking sorry for all those people like with cleft mouths and whatnot.
Oh, I had.
Play where it lands, leave it on a 5.
That stuff
No,
sucks.
fuck, I'm dead.
I had a friend like that.
Not even one of mine.
No, that's one of mine.
I thought I not.
Anyway, we'll pick this up in a couple of weeks.
Thanks
what
for
happens.
tuning in.
As of now, it is officially May 5th.
Yes.
I'm not going to say it. This is
It's
the
going to
May.
be May.
It is. This is the May.
It be man.